What's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last time you guys managed to finish up in the mines, and you discovered the lost mine of Fandelver, the magical forge. You were able to secure the rest of the cave and make sure that it was safe for your dwarven friends to return to. You then returned to Phandalin and the Stonehill Inn. You gave you gave Gundren, I should say, the good and bad news, and were able to come to an agreement with him of how you wanted to handle the mine ownership, and they set off back to the mine to start getting to work on your behalf. And just as you were preparing for what you felt like was your final encounter here in this area of the Sword Coast, going up to the ruins of Thunder Tree and trying to root out Venom Fang, you actually discovered that Venom Fang had come to you of sorts and was starting to attack Phandalin. You rushed out of Halia's shop, and you saw that the Alderleaf farm was under siege from the young green dragon. And just as you were starting to make your way over to the Alderleaf farm, you noticed Carp, your young adventuring friend that you had encouraged and given a dagger to, leap from the top of the Alderleaf farmhouse and stab Venom Fang in the back, which seemed a little more than an annoyance to the dragon, but was enough to discourage him from continuing his assault. And having taken a couple of small livestock sheep that he had gotten, decided that that would be enough for now and flew off with Carp securely fastened to his back, holding on to that dagger. And that is where we will start up tonight.
If that kid dies, I'm fucking sprinting to Neverwinter with him and looking for someone who can cast Raise Dead for all my money. If I can make it there in 10 days, I should be good.
A
If
young
they
one,
even have one.
but one with balls of steel.
I
If he
played
dies in
tribute.
battle,
I'm not letting that kid go to Valhalla on my fucking... on my
I
behest.
Played your tribute for my wife and my daughters. I texted it to them. So
Oh, man.
yeah,
That's embarrassing.
Great job.
all right.
Thank you, is what I meant to say.
Please, grab your stuff. Let's get the horses,
we're
and
getting
we're
outta
ready to
here,
leave.
huh?
Yep.
All right. We have enough of. I mean,
Yep, let's...
we're all
Wait.
potioned up.
Wait, nope.
Don't we, maybe we should get a few resistance potions before
I
we
say,
leave
yep.
town?
I look in my bag and I've got 1 potion of resistance, 1
Me too.
potion of healing, and 1 potion of greater healing.
I have 1 potion of healing, and I have 1 potion of resistance. How about the
I'm
rest
good
of
to
you?
go.
I'm also good to go.
I'm gonna go
Just-
wait at the smithy for you guys. Or actually, I guess I should ask.
Wait, get some rations. How much we have?
We've got enough to make it there.
Make it
and-
back too.
And make it a Neverwinter.
There, went
We're gonna get
Are we-
dragon steaks, ain't
Well-
we?
We've got 20.
Okay, we got 20. Okay. And
Alright,
I
I'll
have.
go wait by the smithy inconspicuously. And I'd like to roll insight on whether or not I think this is insight. If not, please correct me on whether or not I think Lenine would would appreciate a ring.
Sure. Go ahead and roll an insight check. Yeah, you think probably.
What a roll! All right. I asked the smithy if he can work precious metals.
I don't see why not. There's nothing particularly complicated about it.
Sorry, I'm completely ignorant about that stuff. I didn't know if specific smithies needed specific setups for that shit. Whatever. We're on a time crunch. My bad. I've got these gems here, and I give him. Let's see. I give him a diamond worth 100 gold and 2 small gemstones worth 10 GP each. I don't know what they are. You make it whatever you want, I guess. I say, can I make a very nice ring out of this? I'd prefer a silver band that has gold stripes on it, or like a gold swirl around it. How much would that cost?
You'd probably have that done in a couple of days for about with the supply with the silver that I would supply, probably 25 gold.
25 gold, including, of course, these gems that you're gonna.
Well,
put
you're
in it.
supplying the gems, so
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know how the armorer's guide works super well for stuff like this, but if there's something that makes the ring more durable or sturdy, if you could do that to it too. Do you have any way to reinforce the ring so that, like, if I slapped it with a sword really hard, it would be good? It would be fine? It doesn't have to protect anyone or anything, but...
I don't think... well, I mean, if you took a sword directly to it, it would probably damage it, but it should be as strong as any ring that would normally be created. You may have to look for something magical to make it extra reinforced or extra impenetrable.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. I give him the diamond and the 2 gems, and I give him 50 gold. I say, keep the change. Don't tell anyone in town you're making this, or let anyone else besides you see it.
Mum's the word.
Yeah, I haven't talked to my mom in a long time, but I do respect her words very greatly.
He kind of starts to nod and then kind of goes to a shake instead, and before long he's kind of just moving his head around in a circle because he's not sure how to respond.
I tear up a little and walk away.
All right.
I pretend that I've been waiting by the exit the whole time for them to show up with the carriage.
Alright, so you guys are buying potions and potions
Yeah.
for resistance?
Yeah.
Also, Harry gave him 80 gold because he did the math wrong.
Okay. So, yeah, you can each buy 1 potion of resistance. She has enough for each of you to have 1. And she would sell them to you for 25 gold apiece.
I'll get another potion of healing. How much is that?
30.
Okay, I'll take that one.
Same.
How much is the next level up of a potion of healing?
Good question.
Raider?
one? Yeah, is that right?
Off the
Raider?
top of my head, I believe it was somewhere between 100 to 125, but let me look real quick.
Wait, does she have the ones that are better than that?
She has
whatever,
she has the 3 tiers. So
Whatever, actually. I didn't ask her when I was there, so I don't know. Where is our cart? Is that at Barthen's right here?
Probably.
Yeah, you guys would have left it, and there's a little stable that Barthen runs.
Right.
So yeah, potions of healing, potions of greater healing, and potions of superior healing is what she has. It's 30 for the regulars, which again you know is a really good deal. The greater healing. Oh, that's why, 'cause I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at the alphabetical list. There we go. Potions of greater healing would be 125. And the superior healing potions would be 300.
I agree, or healing.
Okay. So 125. And
I
by
feel
the
like
way,
they're,
the
like,
potion of
buying
resistance that she's selling to you for 30 gold. She's doing that specifically because she knows you're going after the dragon. Like, that is absolutely at cost. Maybe she might not even be making money. Like, she might be losing money off of it. But she's basically giving those to you.
That's nice.
She thought to herself, no way do they live a breath attack without one of these.
Yeah.
Also fair.
You would also see Mateo handing over all of the gold that he has for Potion of Resistance.
Does he only have 30 gold?
It actually appears like he only had 25, and Halia decided to cut him a break.
I'll buy him another one.
Well, she only had the one for him.
Oh, that's all.
That was
There's
the
enough-
potion of resistance. Does he have
Yeah.
a healing potion still?
He does. He still has a healing potion. He has a healing potion, studded leather, the wand of magic missiles, and then he's got his longbow and short sword.
Right then. All right, everybody.
While they're
Maybe-
buying that, I would like to cast Borrowed Knowledge and use it on animal handling, and I would like to get the cart ready.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
you can do that easily enough. These are trained horses, and you guys would know, by the way, you have extra horses because you secured several from the Cragmaw clan at Cragmaw Castle. So you actually have 6 horses that you own. So you can decide to sell those if you want, but you would know that you could ride these horses individually rather than putting them on a cart. And
can I
riding the horses
disconnect
directly
them
would
from
go
the cart?
much faster.
Okay.
We will ride,
I'll disconnect them
officially.
from the cart then as well, and if I have time, I guess set them up for individual riding.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take long. You
Thanks,
have
Book of
saddles.
Bards,
You have
man.
saddles for all of them. You guys, put your packs together and attach them to the saddles, and you guys are ready to leave.
We ride to Thunder Lizard or Thunder Tree.
Yo,
Thunder lizard.
what a lizard thing to say.
That's if it was a blue dragon. Thunder Lizard.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
a
is a
dinosaur
mean
mean?
dragon, not a blue dragon.
All right.
All right. So, what path would you guys like to take?
Straight.
Okay.
That's what Harry thinks.
Straight. Let's keep at.
Harry thinks to himself, there clearly could not be any faster way to go than straight there.
It's true. Let me see.
I mean,
What's the rate that horses run at?
we're gonna go faster along the road.
I don't know. Never seen a horse before this month. You know. Never
We're gonna
ridden a
take
horse.
it's about 50 to 90, but in the road, I think we're a little bit more faster.
I think if we were to use the road, we would probably cut more like that.
Yeah.
With
There'd be no
with
reason-
Are we
Tim's
dropping-
background as a soldier, can he just like? I mean,
we're
this
not
is
taking the
kind of like
cart.
a basic knowledge. I don't know personally, but like,
I
would
already
you-
know
wouldn't
my
you just
way, 'cause-
know how long it would take, cutting across country on a horse versus along a road. I mean, that's kind of like a physics problem.
You think you could get there in less than 2 days if you went straight there? It would probably be more like a full 2 days. It's probably like a day and a half if you go through the plains, but if you go on the road, you'll be traveling a little faster. But because you're going so much further around, you're adding enough extra miles that'll probably take you the rest of that second day.
Aha! Harry fucking guessed.
However,
Right.
if you did go straight through and went through the forest, then that would slow you down. So you would know that you would probably just want to gently skirt around the forest.
Yeah.
So you're not going to go straight there, but yeah. And also the forest is more dangerous. You're less likely to come across things, but you are also more out in the open when you're out in the just the general plains out here.
Well, we definitely know that the high road is not safe because we dealt with the goblins. But are we dropping off
We kind of
Mateo?
know it is safe because we dealt with the
Yeah.
goblins.
Yeah.
Mateo would tell you no, that you're not dropping him off first.
I look at Harry and Tim.
Technically, Mateo, I'm the one that has a contract out with you. But I think we don't have time to talk about this, so I ride off on my horse.
All right. Well, for sake of
Don't
brevity,
worry, we can talk while we ride.
yeah, for sake of brevity, you guys are able to easily make it there over the course of a couple of days. At the end of the first day, your horses are pretty tired from a hard day's ride, and you guys bed down, and nothing comes to bother you. Again, this area seems to have been made much safer from your recent adventures, and
Nice.
at this point, you
Everyone's
think it would almost be a
dead.
fluke to come across something.
So we do take a long rest along the way.
Yes, you take
This
a
is
long
very
rest along the
important.
way. And
Especially for our
you
party.
arrive at Thunder Tree near the end of the second day, or near the middle of the second day of travel. So it's mid afternoon when you arrive there.
Well, remember, guys, in Thunder Tree, they're undead, so I don't think attacking at night would be. Actually, could undead, are they weaker and during the day than at night? Let me check. Is that an Arcana? Arcana?
I don't think so.
I don't think they are.
There's probably like a couple that maybe.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be nature.
Nature. Okay, I'm good with nature. 19.
Ooh.
What?
You don't think that there's any big difference, except maybe that they might be a little easier to see and find during the day.
Okay.
We all got dark vision now, basically.
That's
Yeah.
true. I have light. Yeah, I can cast daylight.
Oh, true.
Yeah. All right.
Uljar, you don't have dark vision, right?
No, I have 60. I have
And
the little
you're
orb.
just-
yeah.
You've got the orb on.
Yeah.
For
I've got
what is it? 30 bright, 30 dim.
It's actually
Or
I
is it
think it's
20/20?
60. Hold up. Let me check the orb.
Let's see.
Drift orb.
Yeah, the drift club. That's right.
The daylight spell is bussin'. That one's 60/60. But I don't think it's doing that.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys.
I don't think it's doing all
So the
time.
range of using it is 60, but you're casting
Right.
the spell light, which
Okay. And that's 30, 30, right?
Yeah, let's see. So the
It
light
says light is
cantrip.
20/20.
Yeah, 20 foot bright, 20 foot
Okay.
dim.
All right.
So yeah, I guess I'll put 40.
40.
foot.
Yeah. And
And then Ezra's got 300, and Harry's got how much?
120. And it says it's a shade of red. Or shades of red.
Ooh.
All right, so you
Actually,
guys,
I don't think
as you ride up, you ride up to the southern portion, the south, specifically the southwest portion of what looks like an old set of ruins. And let me get Mateo out here real quick. But it's it's not really dark here. This is more showing your field of general of vision, but you can see further, but you just can't really see it in great detail.
yes.
And you
You're just
can't.
blocking your field of
And
vision.
most of the buildings are run down. Oh, no, that's not. Yeah, that's Harry.
My house is
let's-
different on this page.
Does anybody remember where
yes.
the Queeling Alderleaf said her house was? She said There's a magic item that can probably maybe help us.
Nope.
Well, said it was a family heirloom. She did not say it
Yeah.
was a magic item.
Oh yeah, family heirloom
necessarily.
that could help us.
And she said she said that it was in her father's, or no, her is a friend, a father's friend's old alchemy shop, which was in the northwestern portion of the city.
Okay.
So let's see.
Well, this I look at everybody.
Well,
This is
hold
what
on.
we're gonna do.
Let me give you the intro. Gradually, the trail becomes old, overgrown, an old, overgrown lane winding between dilapidated buildings, choked in vines and brush. Ahead of you, in the middle of the settlement, rises a steep hill, upon which stands a stone tower and a partially collapsed roof with an adjoining cottage in the furthest northern part of the hamlet. A dirt road hugs the base of the hill, and winds its way between old stone houses, many of which are roofless ruins with interiors open to the weather. Other buildings appear to be more or less intact, but it seems as though the further south you get, the more things are intact. A wooden sign nailed to a post nearby as you pass reads, "Danger! Plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now." You also notice, the first thing you notice as you walk in is that this building in front of you appears to be the most intact. Almost as if there's little to no damage to that particular building.
Are we still on the horses?
That's up to you. Did you guys ride in on horses, or did you...
I think we rode in on horses.
Okay, so yes, then you would all still be on horseback.
All right. Here, we could take our horses, tie them to this tree.
Seems like a good idea to
Or?
me. Yeah, I mean, maybe
How
if we
loud?
got to the top of that building,
How loud
we
do
could,
hear?
we could kind of scout out the rest of it. Maybe see where if the dragon's still. I don't know if the dragon,
Well, we
might
kind of
fly
don't.
around occasionally. So if we kind of.
That makes sense.
Older, are you yelling that like at everyone? Like, let's hold this tree, or y'all?
Well, I'm
like,
not yelling.
casually
I'm talking normally.
If y'all are casually talking, I'm probably like up here somewhere. I don't know why y'all stopped, even honestly.
Harry, come back.
I told the horse to go, man.
But
Well,
come
yeah, I
back.
mean,
We're going out together. Come on back.
I ghost ride the horse into town. I jump off right here, and I guess the horse goes until it feels like it's good.
all right. Well, let's put our horses here. Harry lost his horse.
Over
So
there somewhere.
let's not lose our horses.
I don't know where.
All right, and then we'll clear out. We'll check this one. It looks intact, but then we'll try to clear out. I think it's better we kind of clear. Well, I mean, we're facing the dragon.
Yeah.
It's probably at the biggest building, right?
Well, and just getting some kind of altitude. I mean, for the ranged folks like myself, this might be it. If he's flying around, being
Yes.
somewhere elevated may be advantageous.
Unless he blows up the tower and you fall to your death.
All right, I put my horse there and get on. I tie it up my horse.
Jay, do I
And-
see where the horse stops? Where is it? How far did it go?
Not far. After you get off the horse, it basically stops.
Okay, the
Unless
horse
you-
is smart.
unless you
The
try to-
horse has got a higher wisdom than me.
All right,
Uh,
Harry,
tie
come back.
mine to this one. It's up here. I gotta tie the horse.
All right, Tim, Ezra, let's go. Let's see if this door is open.
I'd like to roll a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm
Before
sneaking
she
up.
opens.
I'm-
All right.
Okay. Yeah, you all
Right.
can roll stealth checks.
All right, we'll roll
Nice.
stealth checks.
Nice.
Oh wow! I just disappear.
Where did old Jar go?
I mean, you're probably the physically largest out of all of us, and you're just like gone.
The door is not locked, but if you attempt to open it, it doesn't open. It appears to be. You would surmise that it is barred from the inside.
I'll knock 3 times.
Tim looks excitedly at the others, like, "Do I get to kick the door?"
You just knock
I
on the
don't
door.
think you can't.
You hear you hear kind of an old, withered voice from the other side of the door says, "Hello? Who goes there?"
I am Ojar, the Dragonborn, with my party mates. Tim, the half elf, Ezra,
Elf.
the human, and Harry, the rabbit.
Wow.
Rabbits.
Wow. Wow.
Oh wait, no, not rabbit. Sorry, hare folk.
Yeah, that's closer.
And
Very similar. Oh, and Mateo, the human.
what are you doing here?
We're here chasing after the dragon who took the child of.
It took a child. we're in a hurry, old man.
Feeling Elderleaf.
Sir, are you unaware that there is a large reptilian monster nesting in this area? I just
You guys hear a loud clunk as if a large bar had just been lifted and dropped inside the room, and then you see the door open to what looks to be an old, very old-looking man. Looks very much like the description of
That's good.
of the druid Rydoth that all those weeks ago that Miss Alderleaf had or Quaileen had described to you. He says, "Finally, I didn't know what might prompt me being able to take action here, but I knew I knew it when I knew it."
what?
You're here to take down the dragon too?
Well, I've been waiting for an opportunity to be able to act and attempt to help this place be restored. And it appears as though that opportunity has come.
Right then.
Can I roll insight for how fertile the senile fields are on this one? It looks pretty old.
He does look pretty old. Sure. I mean, you could certainly.
Mm.
You're not really sure. He looks like an old man, but you know that druids are spellcasters, and many old spellcasters are physically weak, but are still very capable in their use of magics. And you guys actually see him immediately begin casting a spell, which appears to form some sort of protective hue to his skin. Suddenly, he looks a little bit less squishy.
Hell yeah, Grandpa, let's go.
Okay, where's the dragon? And can he take us to the safest route so we can be ready?
And before we go,
Well,
we were told something about there's some kind of an item or something that may help in the fight with the dragon. Are you familiar with that?
no,
I don't think they specifically said it would help us against anything. She just said we could have it if it would help
it's
us.
valuable.
Yeah, it's valuable.
She didn't tell you it was a magic item. She said it was a family heirloom, which would suggest that it's probably not magical or combat related. That it's probably more just something that you could sell for money.
Expensive necklace to give to Lenine?
We'll deal with that later, Ezra.
But what Rydoth says is, well, the dragon is nested in the uppermost tower up on top of the hill.
To the dragon.
If you want, we could just simply sneak over there and attempt to attack the dragon, but the dragon feeds into the plague and the issues of this land, and so I fear that some of the other beings that live here may come to defend the dragon if we don't take care of them first. But that is
Okay.
up to you which approach you would like to take.
Do you know how many castle like entrances there are, like doors? Because like we are really adept at barring doors.
Well, the tower itself is connected to the cottage next to it. The options are simple: either climb the tower and enter from the top of the tower, and climb down the tower to get to the dragon, or you can go into the side cottage and attack from the ground floor where the dragon is likely to be.
How tall is the tower?
That's a good question.
And how tall is the cottage connected to the tower?
And how tall is the dragon?
No, I don't need to know how tall the dragon is.
You would estimate it's about 30 to 40 feet.
Oh, I've got a ladder for this situation. How about the cottage?
Y'all doing a trigonometry problem? I don't really understand what's going on.
The cottage can let's see. The cottage looks like it's a little bit run down, but it just looks like a normal, 10 to 12 feet high at the most.
Oljar, I think our flanking maneuver would have worked fantastically last time if there weren't giant fucking spiders on the ceiling. And I think we go for it again on the dragon. I'm
Okay.
gonna go through the top with ladders.
Yes. Actually, I
Anyone
think you should
else?
take someone else with you.
Yeah.
Because if you guys are on top of the... Take
Mateo.
Mateo. And how about Tim?
Tim's
You can
not
shoot
the
down the
sneakiest,
dragon.
But if the dragon doesn't come outside, then Tim would be at a disadvantage there, I think.
Wait, what? Aren't we fighting the dragon inside?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why.
I
If
don't
you guys are
think-
going to be on top of the dragon.
We're gonna
Shooting
be
at him.
entering the room that it. I don't think we're gonna be on like a high ground or anything. We gotta.
Oh, I
climb
thought you guys
down the
were going to be on
tower.
the high ground.
I think he said we gotta climb down the tower to him. To the dragon.
Okay. Okay. Then, yeah. Tim, Ezra, and what's your name, sir?
Oh shit. Yeah.
I am right.
Right off. Me, Ezra, Tim, and right off. We'll go through the main gate. Mateo and Harry here. We'll go to use the ladders and climb down. Just remember, be very sneaky. But
Very fucking quiet. Yes, sir.
right off said that if we attack the dragon, it might stir up the other beings around here. So you guys want to take care of that first?
What chance do we have of stirring up the dragon by stirring up the beings?
Well, maybe we can kill a couple of them, and then... I mean, we make a lot of noise, of course, the dragon probably know we're here.
Yeah, so we can't do any yelling, any explosive spell casting, which is most of my damaging spells.
Well, how about this? Don't use none of your spells. Just try to save your spells for the dragon. Me, I have...
I can't even use cantrips that don't make a lot of noise. Maybe Shocking Grasp?
Yeah, Shop. Well, I don't want you in the front line. Could you shoot anything, or you have any...
Agonizing Blast literally makes small explosions, so no.
Yeah. Well, how about...
and I could hex them, but that does necrotic damage, which might heal them. I don't know.
Okay. How about you don't attack them? I'll go in as a tank because I have
Guys,
this...
he has the child in there. I don't know if we even have time to be arguing about this, much less worrying about... We didn't worry about the minions the last 3 times, and this time we're actually in a time constraint. Why are we worrying about the minions now?
Well, Harry, everything goes to shit when we just go straight in.
Well, the
That's
guy
not
who
true.
lives here, the guy who lives here around the dragon suggested that would be the process
better.
to go through.
So he
I
probably
think he said we could do this or that. I don't think he necessarily
okay.
suggested.
How about
either.
this? Right off, how many enemies have you seen around here, or how many nests of enemies are?
Could you give us a general average of the undead in the area?
Yes.
Countless.
What's
So it could
count?
take days to clear the undead versus hours, and you wouldn't really know either way.
I find that they generally group up in and around the ruins themselves. They typically aren't out and about, but there are some blights that like to group up in areas that are heavily wooded. They don't move too much, but honestly, I haven't been able to do too much exploring. Most of what I've been doing here is setting up a base for me to be able to observe and try to get a general idea of how often the dragon comes and goes. He's currently he landed with a couple of it looked like he was clutching a couple of livestock in his claws when he landed atop his tower and descended. But maybe maybe a day ago.
Okay. All right, Harry. You have anything that can board doors?
I've got
Not
a
ladders,
lot of
but
shit that can bar doors. I've got 10 pittons and a hammer. I've
Alright.
got a whole extra ladder for you that is very good at barring doors. I don't know why you suggested not the ladder. You could take it too.
Well, don't you
take
need
the
you don't you need 2 ladders to 1 to
I've got
30 and then
3 ladders.
Could be
I
the
have
former or the latter.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got a slightly heavy chest. I've got 100 feet of chain. I've got a tiny, small, medium, and large hunting trap.
And you still have
And
the
a barrel
shackles?
of water. Yeah, and
Barrel
I
of
got
water.
these shackles here that
Okay.
sleep.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. Radar, we're gonna take this door and whatever you did to bar it, we're gonna use it to bar the front door of the room. What is the thing like actually?
I think that's a fixed structure on this door here.
Okay.
We'd have
We'll
to
just take this
build
door.
another one.
We'll try to bar it. We'll try to. If we see a door that leads out to like a choke point, that's where we'll place this door. We'll lock. We'll try to board
I'm
it up,
thinking
and
just
then the
block
dragon will
front
be stuck
door.
with us in here.
True. Oh,
Everybody's
man.
fine with that?
I've got a genius play. I'm gonna put the ladders at the top entrance so he can't leave.
Ezra, Tim, are you guys fine with that?
So what do y'all need from my pack?
So what am I
You're
doing?
stuck in there with the dragon. The dragon's not stuck in there with you.
No, we are stuck with.
I don't know that yet.
The dragon's
I
gonna be
don't know
stuck
that
with
yet.
us. And also,
It's gonna be stuck in there with me until I figure that out too. Look, why don't you take these hunting traps that are in this?
yes.
The medium and the large one,
All right, I'll take them.
and the small one. Fuck it, and then
Okay.
take this 30-foot ladder and this 100 feet of chain.
Okay, I don't need the chain, but okay.
Yeah,
it's
you might need the chain. Who knows?
small
I'll take the chain then. Fuck it.
ladder,
And then
large ladder.
I take those, and I take my ladders out. Me and Mateo both have to carry one. We're gonna set our 20-foot ladder up to go to the top of the cottage, and then from there, since it was 40 feet, we need the 10 feet from the cottage for the 30-foot ladder to get to the top of the tower.
You said hunting trap, right?
Yeah,
3 of them.
I got a large and a
Uh-oh.
medium.
So as you guys
and a
are
small.
standing here outside of Rydot's watch area, you guys see that it appears as though you have been sitting around and discussing plans a little too long or a little too loudly, and a couple of the local denizens have come to greet you. I'll have everyone roll initiative.
Right. Womp womp.
This is everything I dropped on the floor for you to pick up. I don't think you have time to pick it up though right now.
Pick it up
As,
after the battle.
Yeah.
Wait, it says 42 health current. I should have more.
Yeah,
Right?
it switched us to older tokens for some reason.
Okay.
And I went down to 35. So
Did
just make
it?
sure y'all put your
Yeah.
Yeah, mine went down to 35.
I was
And I
like
was
at
like,
50. How much I would be? Barbarian, level 5, average.
do you have 50 HP?
I think I should have 51. Because I remember cutting it in half.
Well, yeah,
And then I had,
you guys have to fix. You might have to fix your HP, but it should still be
Yeah,
connected to
everything else should.
to the right token. Let's see, 47 for. So yeah, that's right at 47. Old jar. 42. Is 42 not correct?
no, and last time it was
No.
51. That's was weird.
Well,
Did you
42
have
is what it
10
says
HP?
on your character sheet.
Oh, yeah, but
it changes our
It
character
changes
sheet
her. Yeah, it
HP
changes.
to our current token. Whatever stats are like actually registered on it.
That is not how that's supposed to work at all.
Let's see, because I'm a barbarian. Let's see, barbarian health.
Yeah, if you went with average, just go use a HP
Yeah.
calculator real quick.
HP calculator.
What's your con mod? 1?
Con mod is 14.
2?
So 2.
Yeah, you should have 50 HP.
50 HP. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
50.
just change it on your character sheet, and it should
Alright.
update the token.
There are giant spiders again? Damn it, bro. I
Yeah.
hate these motherfuckers.
Yep, they got a taste, and now they're back for more.
They're so gross.
Harry.
It's because they heard me talking shit about them just now. Okay, I
Probably.
was told not to use loud spells and not to be the front line. So I'm sitting with a very confusing can't do anything. Let me see. Shield. Mage armor. Alright, well, I guess I'll just not equip any weapons and take my fucking ladder. I'll say, Mateo, take that ladder too. I'll touch my casting implement real quick, and I'll cast darkness on myself. And then I will run.
So you're wanting to put a dark circle all around you?
Yeah. Which I can see through, but nobody else can, thanks to Devil Sight.
Okay.
Then I'll run over here, and
You see a black spot just.
Look, they know I'm in that general direction. I understand that much. That there's going to be a giant black sphere. But what is the likelihood that they hit me with their web?
Yeah. Unless it's the AOE. But
I'd also like to specifically cast darkness on my little fucking necklace. So that I can fucking clasp my hand around it if I want it to stop being darkness for some stupid reason.
I changed it, and then it didn't stick. That's weird.
We could
There we
just
go.
know it's there.
What? Why does it keep undoing it?
Maybe because there's light. I'm not sure actually.
Huh. That is weird.
Game hard. I did the bare basics when it came to like the Roll20 coding shit. I just put maps on tiles, and most everything else I just told them. Like there was no shadow walls or height variations or keys even.
Oh, I see. Because the auras are taken up by the HP mod, and so every time it automatically changes it back. Okay.
So,
Yeah, so I can't do an aura, but yes, there's 30 feet of darkness around you, so we'll just put a little shape.
15-foot radius. So yeah, you could just put a circle on me, or I guess I would have to put the circle to be able to move it.
I'll just do this. Black.
I cannot see that. Nice. Oh shit. I drew a circle too now. Actually let me do the circle, because then you don't have to drag it every time I move. I can just highlight both.
Oh, I got
But
you.
I will be using your frame of reference. Never mind. I clearly don't know how to make a circle. I take back everything I said. Sorry. You're gonna have to move the circle for me.
That's fine.
All right,
So-
that's the end of my turn.
So yeah, the spider is partially covered in darkness at the top there, but yeah, still has this big arachnoid backside sticking out of it. Ezra.
Oh, Mateo's not in the turn order either, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
would have told
Or
him
right
to.
off. Good point.
I would have told him to run behind me, I guess. But if he wants to shoot spiders, I'm not gonna try and argue with him.
Oh, wait a minute. It might actually be. It is. It's right off's turn.
Nice.
Alright, so right off is going to come up to this one.
Uh-oh. He's a melee man.
Going to cast Shillelagh on his quarterstaff.
Shimama-shama-shalalala.
Don't call me grandpa. Whack.
14 just hits
Nice.
for 7 bludgeoning. Let's see.
One of the better cantrips, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because 8 damage, not so much. But magical damage, now that's important.
Is he done?
Yes. Ezra.
Okay, I'm gonna run up right beside him and go after the same spider.
Okay.
And I got a right here. Hello.
I'm
And
sitting here in
There it
character,
goes.
like, don't
Whoops.
have
16 hits.
Don't have trimmers.
you know
no.
what?
The 9
Yeah,
misses.
yep,
Okay.
yep. So second attack, my longsword.
13
13?
just misses.
Shoot. Um.
I felt
Yeah,
that.
that's it. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just stay right there, so I'm close enough to him to intercept if it goes after him.
Well, speaking of
that's it.
which, the bottom giant spider, having been hit by Rydoth, will try to bite him. Hits with a 17.
And so I'll intercept to whatever extent I can.
Okay.
And that's.
He fails the con check, so
The giant spider.
would take all 19 damage.
Wait.
Let's see what you can intercept with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does he just die?
Wait, isn't that the giant spider?
Yeah.
What do you
That's-
mean?
That's
Oh,
what we
you're
call it.
right.
Save.
Well, okay, so yeah.
Is
But
it
I
the same
rolled,
or?
I rolled a 1, and Rydoth's got a +1. So yeah, it is the same.
Boom. So that's 9 plus 4 is 13.
So you deflect 13 physical damage. Can you deflect poison damage?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
all damage?
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see that ability.
Let's. Golly, what is going on here? I'm so sorry. Where is it?
Okay, take your time. It's a maneuver.
Yeah, here we go.
It doesn't specify
It
type
says
of damage.
damage.
Okay, yeah. So 19 gets reduced to 6.
Bust an interception.
And he looks over and says, "Thank you, Sonny." And
Don't mention it.
the
Way
top
off.
one is going to move over here, start attacking all of you guys, starting with Mateo.
Fuck. That always goes wrong for me with fucking up Mateo on accident.
Kill the NPCs.
What if every time I
Ooh,
bragged
the
about
well,
not getting hit, Jay, instead of trying to hit me, just went after Mateo a little harder every time until I ended up getting Mateo killed? Oh, man.
Is it Taylor?
It's not Taylor. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Oh, wait,
Nobody
that
passed.
was not...
Easy.
I thought the 11 and 19 was another damage roll. I was
So
like,
it's
wait
12.
a minute. Homie takes 20 damage?
Nah, it's 12.
Oh,
Because he
got
passed
half
the con
point.
save.
Right. Good job, Mateo.
Alright, and Oljar.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy with my Morning Star. I'm gonna attack recklessly twice.
Alright. 25 hits, but 13 just misses.
Okay.
So he'll take 12. Anything else for you?
And let's see. No, that'll be all.
Alright, Mateo will go. He is going to pull out his 2 hand axes, and he'll make a pair of attacks. Action, bonus action.
Nice.
Let's see. Why isn't this? Oh, it's because I was trying to use his strength. X. He does get sneak on the first one, but not the second one. So he claps right back at it and kills it.
Oof.
And Tim.
All right, so I'm looking over to Mateo, and I drop my bow, and then I realize that I see him as he sinks his 2 hand axes into the multifaceted eyes of the giant spider, and I'm like, well, okay then, and turn to the other spider and make an attack with sharpshooter.
All right.
Yeah.
7 misses.
That's gonna miss, but I'm gonna go ahead and use a superiority die. Just why not? And so that's just a D8 to see.
12 misses.
All right, so then we're just gonna try and do a regular attack.
Okay. Yeah, 26 definitely hits.
Okay.
Why couldn't the rolls be reversed?
Yep. Well,
No,
that is
10
how it
damage,
is.
just quite a bit. That's
And
looking pretty rough.
that's it for me.
So at the top of the turn order, let's see, we are going to roll. Let's see.
I couldn't possibly be making a fuck ton of noise running around with a ladder, right?
We're going to roll a weird dice.
A D3? Oh. An unfathomable die.
It's not a particularly lucky die, I do admit.
I like 8. 8's a good number. The 13 roll was kind of ominous, but...
How many 8 are you gonna lose every turn?
Hearing the sound of combat, you see a couple of zombies that come around the corner down below here, having been drawn by the combat. And Harry.
Well, I'm gonna keep following Old Jar's instructions to not make loud noise, but not be a front line, and I'm gonna see if this looks like rough terrain. This grass here.
No. It is
I'd like to run to
It's
there.
just grass. Yeah, it's not it's a little overgrown, so it goes like up to your halfway up your calf as you run through it, but it's fine.
All right, I'd like to run up to here, and then I'd like to stealth, and then I think it's you can only move at half speed to maintain stealth, right?
Sure.
Does that include dashing?
You
Like if I dash, do I
I would
get
say you
30
probably
feet?
cannot dash if you're
Awesome.
trying to move stealthily, and if you're trying to hide, I'd give you advantage, but you do have to use a hide action.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to stealth. Definitely lost the one from earlier.
While I don't think things can see you, even with a 12, even though nothing can probably see you, you are moving through the town with a giant 15-foot radius black dark bubble.
Right, correct. We are stealthing for the combat advantages, very specifically.
Okay. Sure.
And also, I've never cast this spell before, and it looks like it's working from my point of view. So
Sure. Yeah. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
Right off. We'll try to take another swing at this thing. 20 hits. 10 bludgeoning. And that kills it. Your NPCs are apparently kill stealers.
They're bussin'. Yeah, steal my kills. What the fuck?
Move over here.
Yeah,
That's
right
right.
off knows the plan.
You have two zombies that have appeared to the south as they come around the corner of this building.
Yeah, and right off is going the other direction. Okay.
Careful with
Well-
those zombies, Ezra. They want to be the very best, but no one ever was.
Do I have any sense of why he's going that way?
It looked like he was just trying to put a little bit of distance between him and the zombies. He's just repositioning.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go on down and attack the one to the side, below and to the right.
To this one? Or the left one or the right?
The one on the left.
Okay, yep, that hits for 6.
Okay, another.
Yep,
There you go.
that also hits. 10. Nice.
Nice a roll.
Boom. That's it.
Alright, Ultra.
Kind of a badass for using a longsword as your secondary or usually defense weapon.
Ultra?
Yep. Morningstar, recklessly. Actually, I'll move first. And then,
Good idea.
Yeah.
You
I'm
suddenly
like,
turn and kill Mateo.
Yeah.
all right, I'll move. What? It's about 30 feet, right?
Stop stealing all of my kills.
At 25, I have move 40. So
Oh yeah,
you know what?
yeah,
I'll
fine.
actually go around them. So
Sure.
I'll just go over here. So I'll be.
Barbarians
I need,
are
so to here is 25. So then that'll be 20, 30.
You could go to like.
Oh no,
33,
actually, if I go
anywhere you
here, he's
want.
gonna do that. So yeah, go around this way and then go right there. You go.
Go
Go anywhere you
there,
want, basically.
there.
Yeah.
Both ways. I'll stick here.
Go wherever the fuck you feel
And-
like. You're a fast kind of guy.
Okay, I'll bash this guy. So that's the
Alright.
28,
Yep. For 16 damage. Or 17. You can
17.
do math.
And then I'll bash the one in front of me
Alright.
with
Yeah.
recklessly with 19. Alright. 6.
Let's see.
Is it still up?
Yep, it is.
Still up. Kill these quick before they. More of them come.
All right, Mateo is gonna shoot with his longbow at the one that looks like it's close to dead.
That is encouraging.
Oh,
It could
it
still
didn't
live.
roll his sneak attack. Oh yeah,
Or
it's
for
definitely
sneak.
dead. And
What?
that's it for him. Tim.
Come on,
Tim
Tim.
sees a zombo and he's
Crit,
gonna
crit,
take a
crit.
shot at it.
All right.
Nice.
Yep. 9 damage.
That's livable.
It
Wow.
does live.
I think I figured
Oh.
out how it works, but I'm not quite sure.
And that one dies.
Oh.
Alright, and with that, combat comes to an end.
Fuck yeah.
I'll switch my morning star to the Lightbringer. I'm like, okay, I'll probably need this better.
Oh yeah.
All right then.
Can't you just dual wield?
No,
No.
I need the feet, right? And they need to be finesse to
It has
dual
to be
wield.
finesse.
Yeah.
Or
That'll be-
is it finesse or light?
I think it's light,
I think it's light.
because finesse is the dex thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them is like normal. I think normal. I guess it's normal. So it's a martial weapon. All right. All right. I go to.
I own a dagger. I don't fucking know anything.
All right. I go to read off, and I'm like, okay, lead the way. This sneaky though.
I walk just right up to the fucking building and
Oh, Mateo, grab the things
put
and
all the yeah, grab all the things, bitch.
Yeah.
I walk all the way
Grab
up
what
to
things?
this.
the ladder.
Sure,
Mateo's
I got
grabbing-
the hunting traps.
He'll make a stealth check with disadvantage since he's holding everything.
Well, I mean,
I'd
I have
like
the
to
hunting
put the
traps.
18.
20-foot ladder here
Still pretty good.
so that I can get up here.
Yeah.
Should we check
Alright,
out these
I'll-
ruins to the southwest here, or are we sprinting ahead for the main building?
Yeah, we're going ahead of
don't-
the main building.
I'm not gonna judge y'all for what you do.
Or like, if Harry's gonna rush
Wait.
in, you know Harry.
I don't know how to put myself on top of a building. Now that I realize.
Can we tell how many stories this one is?
You just know it's about 30 to 40 feet tall.
Are
Okay.
there like height layers in this?
Well, no, it's not a 3D map, it's a 2D map. But this tower is, well, here, I'll give you a more precise description, because I can do that. At the top of the hill stands a round tower with a cottage attached. Both are in good condition, although half of the tower's roof appears to be gone. A door leads into the cottage from the south, which is what you guys are looking at right here. And several arrow-slit windows are visible in the tower. You can't help but notice an eerie quiet in this area and a strange, acrid smell in the air.
So
I
it's
know
only
how long our potions last.
Well, you should have Potion of Resistance in your magic. Let's see. When you drink this potion, you gain resistance to up to one type of damage for 1 hour. And you
There's
all
the
bought.
poison,
You
right?
bought. You all bought. Let's see.
There's either poison or acid.
Yes.
I don't quite
I-
remember.
I asked read off. Actually, should I know?
I
Well, no,
should
you guys
know.
would have. You guys
This is
would have
a-
bought it specifically because you had. You
I had, like, a
you
really
had
high
seen
knowledge
and
check on it, too.
yeah, you had researched what kind
I
of
just personally
damage it
don't
is.
remember.
It's
So I
it's
I
poison.
drink it.
Yeah, it's yeah. You guys had all gotten poison resistance.
Yeah,
Potions.
green dragon.
I paid extra for the one that could be used on anything, even though I already knew it was poison anyways, because I'm dumbass.
So yes, Mateo also drinks his.
All right, I set up the first ladder here, and I come over
Hey,
here.
tell
in
Ezra
the
and Tim time to drink
darkness.
the resistance, the potion of resistance.
All right.
I come over here in the darkness, because I don't even really think about it.
The darkness actually just encases you all.
And I cover my hand over the necklace, and I'm like, sorry, my bad. Getting used to this spell. I'm gonna use it, like, undo it in a second, so I'll still have it. But Mateo, I'll help you get the ladder up that, but I'm gonna climb up because I only have one hand, so that you're not encompassed in fucking darkness. So you.
I'm pretty
just
sure
pass
I
it
can
up to me.
climb. I'm pretty sure. By the way, I don't think covering the necklace dispels the darkness spell.
It doesn't dispel it, but it covers the darkness. I will link darkness real quick. Completely covering the source with an opaque object. I don't know if my hand counts as an object,
Sure.
but if not,
Oh yeah,
I'll
blocks the
count.
darkness. You're right. So it does suppress the darkness. He's like, I wouldn't bother. I feel pretty confident that I can climb the ladder in darkness.
Okay, fuck you. I just
I'd actually
ladder.
rather it be dark because then it's less likely for the dragon to see. Though it is still kind of midday, so I almost wonder if a sphere of darkness will give our position away.
Mateo,
Yeah,
you make
Mateo,
it good.
here's the thing.
I love our intern. He's the best.
Here's the thing, Mateo. You're completely right. That's why I'm holding my hand over it right now, and I'm
Okay.
going to let go of it
Wait,
when we're
don't
fighting him.
dragons have like they see through
True sight
everything?
or something.
Yeah, they don't have true
How the
sight.
fuck would I know that?
Well, I know that.
Are you sure you know that?
Yes, I'm a dragonborn.
Like you have an existential, like your whole
It's in the name, Harry. It's in the
your whole
name.
personality is
All right.
about
So if you
like,
guys
killing
are
dragons.
if you guys are trying to sneakily put a ladder up
Yeah.
next to this to be able to climb, I will have you guys go ahead and make a stealth check.
Does me
Mateo
and Mateo
and
need to do
Harry.
Okay.
Can I just hide it and kind of like I want to be covering everyone
Oh!
while the Keystone Cops kind of start doing their
Well, I
thing.
got a 10, and Mateo got a crit fail. So
I'm
So yeah, so
preparing my bow.
that's two
Yeah.
of you doing the thing, and then so that's one success and two failures for a natural one.
all right, I climb up the ladder.
Well, hold on.
That was pretty stealthy. What do you mean?
Well, it was to set the ladder up next to the top.
yeah.
You're
that's
trying
fine.
to do it. You're trying to do it quietly.
See, I'm not regarding whether or not the stealth went very well, and I'd just like to be on the ladder if something goes wrong already. Like if something
So
knocks me off
as
the
you
ladder.
begin to climb the ladder, you hear shifting from within the tower.
Fuck. All right,
I
guys,
whisper.
it knows we're here.
All right.
Let's
Ezra-
stick with the same
Ezra, Tim?
strategy.
Let's go. Harry,
Are we going out? Or sure you don't want to? I mean, a dragon would have to enter this building, probably not through the front door.
It's entering through the top, Radoth said, and that's why I'm going up here. Block the top off with some ladders.
Okay, so Harry, as you reach the top of the tower, you see climbing to the top and reaching the top is a young green dragon that appears to have been tipped off by the sound of a ladder hitting the side of the tower.
How big is the opening up here, by the way? Is it like it's like
Half
the
of
tower,
it's
or-
gone.
Okay.
Yeah, and it looks like there are stairs on this side that Venom Fang must have just climbed the stairs that go around the outside of it. You can kind of see down. Either that or he flew and alighted here, but either way, you kind of poke your head up over, and as you're still holding on to your amulet, you two see each other and I will have you roll initiative.
Okay, can I free action drop necklace, which is still tied to my neck, so the darkness comes back? Or would that have to be on my turn?
I'm gonna rule that it has to be on your turn because that's kind of what initiative's for.
That's everybody. All right.
Ooh, there
Okay. That's not bad. Everybody +5.
Everybody plus
plus
five
five?
for what?
No, I'm...
I was gonna say what? You have that ability? That's broken as fuck.
No, I
Wow! Look at that
I've had
low.
it
Look at
since
that
level
low
1.
row from
No.
Venom Fang. Oof.
don't. Yeah, until he fucking one-shots us on his turn, alright.
Let's see.
I've got poison resistance, I've got temp HP, I've got darkness, I've got shield. Come at me, you stupid green fuck. Where's that kid? I don't see him in here. Uh-oh. Did he eat the kid?
It's been a while.
Been
He
a
ate the kid.
while.
Well, okay, here's the real question. Will Harry assume that he ate the kid?
Can I get a free insight check since I see the inside of the room on whether or not he ate the kid?
No, of course not. Ezra, you're the first to act in combat as you see the dragon poking its head out of the top of the tower and looking over at Harry, and it looks like he's getting ready to attack.
So
This darkness is currently not here, so
I am unsure of what I can just barely see over the the dragon's head is just barely sticking over the edge.
yes.
So I don't have a clear shot at it.
Just
You would
run
have-
inside.
I
Hit
would
him from
say-
the ass.
I would say you would have a shot that would be considered 3/4 cover if you wanted to,
Ooh.
if you were like
Magic
shooting
missile.
a bow.
And what does that equate to in terms of
Disadvantage.
this?
It depends what you're doing. Because magic
And
missile. avoids
Otherwise, we're running into this place.
Yes. Just run in. That's what Olichar would say.
I think I will go ahead and run inside. I guess I
Okay.
can see.
Yeah, the door is not locked. You're able to go inside this door.
Okay.
cover. It's gonna be funny. Y'all are gonna be right next to me on the map, but I'm like 40 feet in the.
Well, you
fucking
have to
air.
go through the door, so you have to go here first, and then you can go in.
Okay.
So that is 25 feet to get to where you are.
Okay. So what do I see in here? Is there
Another door.
Another door. All right, I'll open that.
Yep. So
and
that's 35 feet you've gone now.
Oh, so I only have 30 feet.
Okay, yeah. So you would be able to get to the door,
Okay.
and you could
So-
open it, and you would see Venom Fang up at the top. So here, let me. Come on. Why don't let me grab the door? Oh, because I'm on the measuring tape. All right. So yeah, you see Venom Fang
There's
up
the
at
door.
the top of the tower. From this angle, I would say he probably has like half cover because not all of him is still in the tower, so he's partially covered. You do see him.
Okay.
He's about 40 feet up.
About 40 feet up. Okay.
You can dash.
I will. Let's see here. Range 60 feet. Yeah. I'll cast Fairy Fire at it.
Okay.
So that I'm
Um,
not catching Harry in my little cube, but
I
Sure.
don't
Yeah,
think
you
you
can.
can see me.
Yeah, you can do a 20-foot cone because you know where Harry is. When you do a 20-foot
sure.
cube that doesn't include him, but let's see. It's a deck save.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy, but
Shoot.
Yeah. He succeeds.
All right. Well, I'll just sort of take a little bit of cover here, in the doorway.
Sure. Harry.
What a predicament. How crumbly does the stair set look?
It looks like it's still fairly intact.
Fairly intact, so
Yeah.
like not crumbling at all, basically.
No, it looks like it's scratched. Like it's been
Something probably
rent
blew up
into
inside
several
somehow.
times, but
Yeah.
oh, and Ezra, you also see the corpse of 2 giant spiders in here.
Oh,
Okay, I'd
You
like
would
to
assume they are the previous denizens of this tower before Venom Fang came along.
I'd like to drop my necklace back around my neck and be dark again.
Okay. So the appearance of Harry and Venom Fang up on the top of the tower disappears to all of you, and you can no longer see either of them. You too, Ezra. It extends into the opening of the top of the tower.
And then I'd like to set my necklace on this ledge here.
Okay.
Does that take an action?
No, I would say that's a free object interaction. You can do one of those per turn, so sure, that's fine.
Okay. And then I would like to actually before I walk, I'd like to stealth again.
So you're gonna make a hide action?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 with advantage.
And then I'd like to walk 3 tiles this way, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Mateo, he can't see anything up there. So let's see. So he is going to he's going to hold a use of magic missiles for, well, no, because that would use it. He's going to hold his longbow if he can see Venom Fang. He'll shoot at it. Tim.
All right. So I've been crouching in the bushes outside, anticipating something like this would happen. I understand that the dragon's head is kind of, or its tail, parts of its body are periodically, appearing over the parapet. And I'd like to take 2 shots at it.
It's darkness, total darkness.
He saw him come up before the darkness, though.
Sure, you know generally where he is, but currently he's completely covered in the magical darkness. So you can't see him, but you could estimate where he is if you want to try to shoot with disadvantage.
You know what? Can't hurt. Well, I mean, hopefully I won't shoot Harry or somebody else, but I'm going to go ahead and take that risk.
Only if I had hid right next to the dragon. That would have been crazy. High
No.
intelligence Harry gameplay.
Just 2 regular attacks.
Yep. At disadvantage.
That's crazy
22,
bonkers.
wow.
22 hits.
What the fuck, Tim?
nice.
You're some kind of goat.
Tough shooter.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. A crit and a crit fail. How?
Natural 1 misses.
All right. So I hear a thunk and I'm like,
Probably a
all right, still got it.
All right, right off is going to walk over to you, Old Jar.
Okay.
And he is going to put a hand on you and cast Longstrider.
That's a good one.
Hey, 10 feet. Now I'm at 50 feet.
I would suggest you get up there to save your friend.
Oh, I will.
You can actually see the outline of the stairs too. Still.
All right.
Old Jar, your turn.
I
I-
put myself in a running position and I'll dash.
Oh,
Okay.
and it's level 1. Never mind.
So that's it gets me there. That gets me here. So 40.
30
So I have
feet.
10.
You can go it
Here,
would be
alright.
50 feet to get past Ezra. So you'd be at 50
Alright.
to get here.
Here, that's fine.
and then you would actually end up going. The bottom of this tower is not in darkness, but you look up and you can see most of it except for this little bit here of
Yeah.
the stairs is in darkness. It would be 40 feet to go up and around the stairs to get to the top.
All right, and that's what I will do. I'll stop. Yeah, I'll go around, and then is it
Okay, so
darkness right,
as you come to the top, it's actually right here.
right here? Okay. And I don't see
you're
nothing in front.
you're running, and you actually bump into the dragon's tail.
Oh wow! All right. At least I know where it is.
Found him.
I found the dragon.
Did he find us though?
And I bonus action rage.
Okay, go ahead and roll your rage.
Olchar, did you drink your potion?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, everybody drank their potions.
Okay.
An 8. That gives me.
I don't think we've seen that one before.
Bolt lightning shoots off my chest. Another creature that I can see 30 feet. Yeah.
I
Radiant.
love these effects so much.
It becomes blind.
Man, Harry is really helping you guys out here.
Yeah, he is. Don't worry, I have a way to deal with Harry's shenanigans this time.
Okay. Oh, Venom Fang, hearing where Harry went up here, is gonna
My
go
roar
after
so
him.
like
He heard me?
Yeah,
That bastard.
yeah.
Wait,
You rolled a 15, but
wow.
his perception is higher than that.
His natural perception fucked me up.
All right, so he is gonna put all of his attacks into you because you're the one that surprised him up here and appear to be emanating the darkness that he doesn't particularly care for. So all of these will be at disadvantage since he cannot see you. Let's see, but you can
Huzzah.
see him because you can see through the magical darkness.
Huzzah!
Let's see.
Or else I guess it would be
is
neutral attacks.
2 claws and 1 bite. So yeah.
Well,
13, 11, and 15.
nope. I have a 17 right now.
Okay.
And Oljar thought he should dispel the darkness.
Ezra.
Still think I do.
So
To kill me.
Don't worry. I seen you go through every attack. You don't even get hit. I think I only seen you get hit once.
You're not gonna see me get hit at all this time with
Oh.
the darkness.
Hold on. Sorry, at the top of the turn order.
It doesn't count if you're bleeding in the dark.
You're down there. You can't hear us.
I have elf ears and I know your snark, so I'm just like basically predicting what lines you're gonna be saying.
Roll foresight check.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if I heard any of that.
Well, that beats my stealth roll, except for the fact that you have to roll at disadvantage while perceiving Harry due to the cloak.
There you go. I just have a very active mind.
You've got something else to deal with down there, is what it looks like to Harry.
You guys see running from the south eastern part of the ruins. You see 6 what look to be cultists that have run in, hearing the battle raging on top. It says, "Save the master."
I didn't know they
Right.
thought so highly of me.
So, is the dragon still in the darkness?
Yeah,
He's also on the roof.
he's very much in the darkness, actually.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I have Lightbringer, like literally in my hand. How does that affect?
Light is level 1, I think, or cantrip.
Okay. You
So that
can't.
doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, it's only a torch, so okay.
All right, Ezra.
Oh, I can't see.
Well, yeah, you can see
We're
up
on
top.
top of the roof.
Yeah, we're on
40
top
feet
of
in the
you.
air.
You have to go 40, about 40 feet high to even just
It-
stand be
Yeah, the
45.
darkness goes in 15 feet in every direction, so you can see like more than half the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see Uljar actually standing at the top of the stairs up
Yeah.
top because the darkness doesn't reach that far.
Okay.
But you cannot see the dragon. You hear him, though, stomping on the roof of the tower, so you would assume that he's directly in the middle of the tower on the edge of the roof.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Shoot. So he's up on top, and I
Yes.
can. I'm
Okay.
underneath the roof, half of the roof, sort of.
Yeah.
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 Is that right? Okay.
It's
I assumed
basically
the roof was the left half, but I didn't really ask.
basically it's kind of like
I think
Yeah,
this-
the
kinda like-
left,
it's,
the
it's a
left half.
staircase like this.
Yeah, the left half
It
of the
goes
roof
up.
is intact. The right half is not.
Oh,
But the
okay.
stairs go around, so you can
This is
So
step.
a-
I'm like
room.
right here. You can see me, but
And those are the stairs going up.
Yeah.
yeah,
You're at the
and then
base
like
of the stairs. Okay.
and then like this whole part right here is dark. You can't
I don't
see
think
that.
he's at the base of the stairs. I think he looped all the way around once.
Yeah,
Going
Yeah.
up.
I'm like right at the top. Yeah, I gotta delete
Oh,
this.
okay. Well, I'm gonna get up to join Uljar. So we're at least side by side.
To get to where he is, it's about 35 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Oh,
you
I've
can
got about-
get almost to where he is on your movement.
okay.
say-
So I've got.
We'll say here, and you're now in the darkness, but you're about 10 feet from where Uljar is.
Okay.
Or you assume you do. You're in complete darkness still.
All right.
Damn it.
All right. So that means my only shot. Can I take a? Is my only attack option then shooting an arrow at the dragon at disadvantage?
Yeah, you can mostly hear the dragon as it's swiping and trying to kill Harry. So you can shoot in its direction, but it would be at disadvantage.
All right. I guess I will try that.
Nice.
17 just misses.
Oh,
Cred.
Damn.
All right.
Disadvantage didn't even do nothing there.
Nope.
He's bussin'.
What about? Guess I should have thought of this. Can you use magic missile at disadvantage?
No,
You have to be able to
USC.
see the target to magic
Yeah, I'll be able
missile
to
them.
see it. All right. Yeah, I will just sort of try to be in a defensive posture.
All right, Harry.
Okay, object interactions are free, boys. So get fucking ready for this one. All right. I run back over here. I clasp my hand around the thing, getting rid of the darkness. And I hold my action to drop it after they attack. After Uljar attacks, I guess, specifically. Sorry.
Okay.
And I'll drop it back in the same spot after Uljar hits it.
Okay.
All right. And that requires my action, so that's my turn.
All right. Well, Mateo sees these cultists, so he's gonna shoot at one of them.
Good job, Mateo. Good thing we left the gunners to take care of the cannon fodder, you know what I'm
10
saying? Like,
misses,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
wow.
Tim.
that's a rare
All
sight.
right,
Don't
so
worry.
I'm going to. So as I
Everybody rolls
kind of
slow.
as I start moving to further to the west, trying to get a better shot, I'm going to I guess move right about here or so, And then I hear kind of the movement, the for the master over to the side, and I see these cultists, and I say, "Gosh darn Tiamat, dragon worshipping!" And I'm gonna take a shot at the closest one.
All right.
Who the hell raised you? You know, why the who thinks that worshipping dragons is a good idea? That makes no goddamn sense.
13 hits.
All right,
Are some of the dragons literal gods?
that's no excuse.
Okay, that one takes a arrow to the chest and looks pretty wounded.
Fuck.
Dragons as gods.
Yep,
Disgusting.
that one's
Tim?
done for.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure the dragons that are gods are like calamity bringing like monsters.
Anything else for you?
Yes. Draw
That's it.
destroyers, nothing more.
I'm not taking your
Reach,
advice.
reach,
on this.
brother
Things that
Oljar.
Reach.
I am not taking your advice on this one, old Jack. Sorry, I don't.
11?
You're a little biased on the dragons.
Yes, I am.
Will dash. They all actually have to dash.
I'm not saying you're
Sometimes
wrong.
that
I'm
comes
just
from
saying,
experience.
Like, your point of view might be skewed.
So you're telling him, so you have an actual subject matter expert here, and you're telling him, meh.
All right.
You're down there.
There.
I don't want to hear it.
No, he can hear you.
No, we can't.
So he's yelling back.
He's got to roll. He's got to roll perception at disadvantage to hear me.
Wait, why is disadvantage? We're talking, are we?
The cloak gives you disadvantage. Perception rolls against me.
Ah.
Actually, let me read it. It might say sight only.
Rydoth will cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, and will step up and try to smack this druid. 21
He does.
hits. 9 piercing, which is just enough to kill him. Oljar. You can see the dragon. It's right in
I
front
can
of
see
you.
the dragon. My
You
rage
can see
is
clearly
increasing.
now. The dragon has come.
All right,
Oh, shit. Good luck.
I'll drop my shield. I'll drop and I'll change my Lightbringer to the. Hold up, let me. There you go. I'll change my weapon. Sorry.
I was making a weird name for the.
Okay. No, with my halberd. So I'll attack with my halberd. Let's see.
Okay.
And I'll attack. You know what? Recklessly too.
Fuck
want-
yeah. Fuck him up.
Bam.
Recklessly would have canceled out the
12
disadvantage.
misses.
Ah.
No. Okay.
23 hits, though, yeah, for 12.
All right, 12. And then let's see what that other thing does. Deuce.
What does that other thing do?
That other thing.
I'm
is
seeing it as a
fantastic.
bonus action. Yeah.
What'd
as
it
a
do?
yeah. Let me. A ball of light shoots from my chest, and a creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 and be blinded until the next turn.
Imagine getting blinded.
And it says you can use this effect again each of your turns as a bonus action. So that's my bonus action. So it's a D12. Constitution.
Okay.
What's the con save?
Oh, not a D12. It's not a D12. It's the con save is 12.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Dude,
16.
this dragon's got a high constitution or something.
Yeah.
So, how much damage?
Honestly, I got the worst one.
How much damage and what type?
Oh no, it completely misses.
Alright, so at the end of Oljar's turn, you take your held action, I assume?
Yeah, oh yeah, he attacked it for sure.
Okay. So, as Venom Fang is enveloped in darkness once again, he doesn't appear to be enjoying this this position. So you hear the flapping of wings, and he is going to leap and fly down to the bottom, and he lands down here outside the darkness.
I actually can't see that, unfortunately, because of the wall.
Yeah.
Is he like right around here?
Harry, you would be able to see because you can see through the magical darkness. He does
I
fly
meant
up.
the wall.
Well, you can't see him where he is, but he flew around you and out of your melee range. So if you wanted, you could make an attack of opportunity.
That has to be with a weapon, right?
You do have to, yeah, you have to be wielding a weapon, unless you want to try to punch the dragon as he gets. You are allowed to make an unarmed strike as a melee attack.
Fuck yeah! I want to punch the dragon.
Yeah.
What?
The D20
Can I
plus your
roll-
strength,
Okay, it's just strength, right? Unless I'm a monk.
and it's 1 damage plus your strength modifier. What's your strength modifier?
That is my strength modifier.
Okay, 17 just misses. You tickle
Wait.
the dragon as he goes by.
Wait, I have advantage. Fuck.
All right, let's see. Venom Fang is going to attack one of these two. Let's see which one. Is going to attack right off.
I yell, "Go back down the tower!"
Thanks.
Yep, all of those hits.
Thanks. Oh.
So the bite takes down right off,
that looks like a whole lot of not my problem.
and
So I
then
can't see it happening.
the two claw attacks will then go on Mateo. So 16 and 19 both hit. For 19 slashing.
What makes Harry's not going, Mateo? He can't see
I
it.
can't see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Ezra.
Okay. Is my only way to get where the dragon is to go back the way I came?
You heard it fly away, but you actually you heard it fly to the south. You think you heard it fly down and land on the ground, and you hear combat down below. But that's up to you. I mean,
Also, Harry
you're
yelled.
currently in the dark.
Yeah.
And Harry yelled that the dragon went back down.
Okay. Well, I want to get back outside.
Okay, so yeah, it'll cost you 30 feet to get back down to the ground floor, which would put you here on the map.
Right here.
Yeah, right here on the ground floor. 30 feet to get there.
Okay.
You're no longer in the darkness down there, but yeah.
Sheesh. And I can't quite tell how far I have to go.
Well, that was 30 feet to get you there, so.
Yeah.
Because you spent 30 feet climbing the tower from there, and you got almost to the top.
So, I guess I'm going to use my action surge to use some more movement.
Dash, okay.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. That doesn't necessarily give me extra movement, does it?
Oh, it
Well,
does.
dash
You can
gives
dash.
you 30, yeah.
Yeah. So this is what you do. You move, and then
Okay.
you dash, and then you can use action surge to get another action, basically.
Right.
Okay.
And then you can do your 2 attacks, and then if you have bonus action,
Okay,
can
so
get
I can
that too.
still. Okay, so I can still do all of that.
yes.
Yeah,
All right. I attack the dragon.
sure.
Oh!
Ooh, there we go.
That
Nice.
absolutely hits. Right, 10 damage.
All right, and then my second attack with the longsword. Oh.
Nice.
Dude's going crazy on him down there.
And then I can use the second attack with the action surge
No, you already used
You
action
used,
surge.
action to dash it.
to dash. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what.
See-
That's
Action to dash, bonus action to attack, or sorry, action surge to attack. You still have a
Okay.
bonus action.
You still have a bonus action. So. You have any bonus actions?
the bonus action is the long sword. Oh. Well, see, that's what I mean.
Don't
And I
you?
should-
Do you have 2 attacks or 1?
Yeah,
You have extra.
I
Attacks.
have. Yeah, I have an extra attack because I'm a dual wielder.
Oh no.
Oh,
You,
yeah.
oh, okay. You're 1 level cleric
Oh.
and 4 level fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
With
So
dual
yes,
wielder.
then you took the attack action and the bonus action dual wielding attack. So yeah, that's it.
That's it. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that was very fucking nice.
Harry.
Can I stand up on this ledge here?
Yeah. You can look over the side.
Okay, because I couldn't see down here.
It's not so much a ledge, it's just the top of the tower. It's
Okay,
just
so
the
it was
ceiling.
more just how the lighting works is why I couldn't see out here.
Right, because if you're inside the tower, you can't see out of it. But if you're on top, you can.
Okay, so I could
There's no way
stand
for me to do that with
safely
dynamic
on.
lighting.
Yeah. So I'd like to stand safely inside the confines, but for the purposes of being able to see, I'm gonna put myself right here if that's okay.
Well, you're on top of the tower, so yeah.
Yeah. Or can't I put myself like there?
Sure.
You can put me in any of those tiles you want, but I'm technically in between 3 of them.
Yeah, because you're looking over the side.
Yeah. So I believe with unseen attacker, I get advantage on attacks while he can't see me. Either way, I would
Correct.
like to agonizing blast him.
Yeah, so you get advantage.
11 force, plus
Again.
3 bludgeoning damage,
All right.
plus the secondary agonizing blast. Because that, wait. Oh, I
That
gotta
should
click on
add it
the sheet
automatically,
again.
I think. Yeah, it's doing
No.
7 plus 4 to get your original 11.
Yeah.
Because you
it
rolled
shoots
a
2
7.
blasts, though. I meant that I
Well,
needed
sure,
to
you get
shoot
to
a
make
second
another
one.
attack. But
Yeah, I just clicked the wrong thing because I'm dumb.
so yeah, 24, so for another 10. Or another 13, right? Does it do it multiple times per
I
turn?
only get the bludgeoning once per turn.
Okay, so 10. All right.
Right, and that's my turn.
All right, Mateo will turn around and see this dragon land behind him and then slash him twice with his claws. And he'll kind of...
Kill his claws?
No.
No, the
Mateo's
dragon...
like,
murdered
"Ah!"
by
The dragon lands and slashes him twice with his claws. And Mateo
Now
is
that
looking...
I see Mateo's bloody, I yell, "No, Mateo!"
Mateo's looking a little bit panicked. He starts to look around to see what he should do. He looks like he's trying to decide whether to pull out his weapon and attack or to try to get away, and he decides to disengage.
Good job, Mateo.
He's gonna run around here,
Learning from our mistakes.
and he's gonna move into here and take cover, and he will second wind.
Nice. Not liking how grouped up my allies are getting down there next to a dragon, but what can we do about it, you know? We can't fly. I'm about to Goomba stomp this fucking dragon, though, if y'all don't be too careful.
Yeah.
Tim has a very defined hierarchy of creatures that he doesn't like. Demons, orcs, goblins, dragons, but cultists still make the list. So he pulls out his scimitar. He sees these cultists running up. He pulls out his scimitar and he starts whacking at this one right here.
All right.
Fuck that cultist up, Tim. Fuck yeah.
Me
Yeah,
too,
that
nice.
hits.
Tim's on a fucking roll right now.
He's
Yep.
dead.
All right. Proceeding down the line, he treats this kind of. I mean, for him, killing folk is an industrial process that he has devoted his life to.
Yep.
Clearly.
And he's going to action surge.
That guy's
So-
just barely holding on.
So he's going to take another scimitar because action surge means I can get my 2 attacks again, right?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so.
Ooh, you overkill him.
Yeah, that one's dead.
And
By a
then
lot.
kind of takes a deep breath, turns around, and is going to use his last attack, and then pull out his bow again and shoot at the gosh darned dragon. And just for funsies, he's going to use sharpshooter.
So this cultist is still in your melee range. So if you were to use a
Oh, I'm sorry.
long-ranged-
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. I couldn't see those guys. Never mind. He's just going to turn around and whack that guy then. So with his, I thought that I killed everyone. That's a mistake that I.
yeah,
make
too many
sometimes.
surrounding you there.
Yep.
17 hits.
At this point, it's just a gore
Oh my
fest.
gosh.
But yes, all
Tim,
of those
holy
cultists
fuck.
are dead.
That was
You
amazing.
killed
So
three
he's gonna-
cultists in one turn.
As a bonus action, he's gonna pull out his scimitar and just kind of point at the next one, just make eye contact. He's not trying to intimidate him to make him flee. He's just saying, "Next."
All right. So that cultist will go next. And he's the only one left. He will come up and try to swing his scimitar at you. 16 to hit.
Actually, because of my new jacket, that does not hit.
Okay. So he misses.
17
17.
squad.
So thank you. I think it was one of y'all. I think that was
That's
Ezra
right.
that you paid for
Yeah.
me. So I say thanks, buddy.
He also gave us all like 500 gold.
Right
Yeah.
off is still unconscious on the ground. Hold your.
Yeah, poor
All
guy.
right, I guess
gonna
I'll
die.
run down. I'll dash down. So
Is there any chance that you left your shield right there?
That probably did. That's fine. I'll pick it up later.
Oh, I might pick it up right now.
All right. So I'll run down. That's what.
40 feet
Oh.
to get you here.
All right. I have 50 feet, so.
Yeah.
So then 10 feet here. I see the dragon, and then whoosh.
Well, you see
right.
Mateo, but the wall is still here. You actually
the
don't,
wall- yeah.
don't currently have line of sight on the dragon.
Yeah. Oh, this is not a window.
Nope.
Oh, 'cause
Solid
we
wall.
can see it outside.
I'm about to create a fucking attack. I don't
Uh.
think anyone's ever done in D&D. I'm ready.
Let's see.
All right. You know what? That's 50.
Oh, I guess it is a closed window. You're right.
It's a close window. Okay. Either way, I can't really do nothing with it.
You can see him.
That's
Yeah,
true. You
kinda.
can't see him.
You know what? I'll unrage.
Unrage?
Can I?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't take any damage and you don't attack in a turn, then your rage drops at the end of that turn.
Oh, I thought you. Can you bonus action end your rage?
never
You'd have to
heard of
read the
someone
rage
trying to do
ability.
that.
But
Well,
probably.
primary. Oh no.
maybe.
Let me see bonus action.
You sure you want to?
I think I know where he's going with that. He's
I
trying to
know
get a
why
different
he's.
bonus.
Yeah, I know why he's doing it. But yeah,
You
I
can
just-
also end your rage on your turn as a bonus action.
there
yes.
you go. So yeah,
Okay, cool.
bonus
That would
action,
get
you
it
end rage.
faster.
Bonus action and range, and I'm like, okay, first time, really shit.
You're
I'm
just
pumping
gonna-
myself up.
Just breathe it out. Just breathe it out.
True.
All right.
All right, that's all.
Venom Fang
got
You have a
will
little
try.
paper
turn.
bag that you're breathing into. That's your like de-raging bag.
He's gonna turn and attack Ezra. $24 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 30.
Oh, resistance, remember?
Holy.
Oh, half 7.
Oh yeah, so for 26 damage. And then it makes 2 claw attacks against you.
Use riposte.
Oh,
It's too late now. Like fuck.
for 17 slashing damage. I assume that I believe mathematically takes you down to 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you would actually come over here to you would climb over the dead corpses that Tim is making, and that 25 would go to you, Tim.
Oh, okay. So wait, 25 damage.
No, 25 to
25
hit.
to
Does
attack.
that hit you?
Oh, well, yes. Okay, so then I take 17.
No, you take
No,
9.
nice.
Okay.
9 slash.
Not as bad. Not as bad.
All right. Let's see.
7. Let's see. Oh, you guys got lucky. Nothing else happens. Ezra. Lucky number 7.
Yeah, we got real lucky here. I can feel it.
Well, and I'm saying it could have been worse.
Sure.
I think I'm gurgling.
We've got potions for a reason, man. We got you.
Ezra. So we decided last time that you guys would make your own death saves, right? But you would GM roll them.
Wait, we did?
Did we
I
talk
don't
about
remember
that?
that.
Okay.
No.
It might have been
So-
a different group.
Yeah, yeah. One thing that we started doing in our regular D&D group that I wanted to pitch to you guys as an option was if you guys wanted to make your own death saving rolls rather than having me do it, I want to let you guys do it, but you have to GM roll them so only me and the character know what's going on.
I personally like not knowing if I'm about to die.
Okay, well, that's up to you. If you guys want me to roll it, I will do it. But
Yeah,
if
you
you would
can roll
prefer to control your own fate and actually roll the dice, I will let you do that.
Jay, you roll like a god. I'm leaving it up to you.
Well, each person can make that decision. So, Ezra, would you like
Yeah.
me to roll your death save?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can roll it.
How you feeling, Rusty?
Like deja vu.
Like, I've heard you had a tough week. Went out.
You
Fuck
feel like
you.
that dragon possibly, and you know I love you. Possibly broke your character's knee?
Harry. He used to be a great adventurer before Venom Fang bit him in the knee.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I need to use my crazy fucking last resort attack yet. So I'm just gonna fly a couple another bolts at his ass.
20 hits.
I will roll twice, nice. And then
21 also
these-
hits.
And then +3 on that. So 20 total damage, I think.
Alright.
I'm great
He's
at
starting
that.
to look a little hurt.
A
He's,
little hurt,
he's
alright.
getting there.
That's what I like to hear. A little hurt.
You know. He's not in trouble yet, but yeah.
Would an insight check be my action?
An insight check for what?
Do I think the cuffs would work on the
Oh
dragon?
my god.
You can't figure out how you would fit those handcuffs on this dragon.
Yeah, your
You're
sight
looking
check
through
works.
it, and you just can't figure out a way that you would put handcuffs on a dragon.
If I somehow folded its wings together.
Okay, so Mateo
We're taking
is
you
gonna
in.
Step out.
See, this is
here.
why we got the low insight from the wisdom, you know.
Mateo doesn't want to shove a potion down my throat.
He's like, nah, you'll live.
He steps out, aiming a longbow, and then sees Ezra down on the ground,
That guy was
and
a dick to
does
me.
decide to come over, and he pours a healing potion down.
There's
your
a small
throat.
possibility that
Oh.
kills you both, though, so. I'm hoping not.
You regain 9 hit points,
Oh, wonderful.
and he's actually going to use the rest of his movement to help you stand, so you are no longer prone.
That's awesome. Ugh.
Tim,
All right, so I see that this cultist that I said you're next has ill-advisedly come next to me, so I'm going to kill him.
all right. Yeah, that definitely hits, and it does kill him.
All right,
Set off.
I glance over and see Ezra was downed but is now backed up, and it's like I've come, but I'm a little occupied. And I'm engaged with the dragon at this point, so it's still scimitar time. That's probably not going to hit though.
No, 12 is not going to hit.
All right, so I'm kind of trying to parry his claws out of the way, and I think that's all I can do at this time.
Oh, Rydoth. Somebody needs to help out Rydoth, too.
That's true.
You're the cleric.
Oh yeah, you are the cleric. Heal people.
I was a little more aggressive than I was intending.
Do your job.
That guy did just die.
All right. So yeah, Rydoth will make his death save, and then it's Ulzar's turn.
All right, time to rage again.
All right.
All right, 1d8.
Uh-huh.
Come on, 7. Let's
What
see
you
what
got?
it does. Flowers of vines temporarily grow around you until you're enraged ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
All right.
That's okay. I guess it'll be harder for him to move, but he can fly. So
Yeah, he could just fly. Fuck.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, I mean, initially getting up those 5 feet will be difficult. but
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
15 feet in any direction.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right.
The ground.
Oh no,
than
in
15
the
feet.
ground. Yeah. All right. So how far am I? So sorry. That's 10 there, and then
Yeah, you can
oh,
100%
easy.
get to the dragon, no
You
problem.
could probably jump on
Easy.
top of the dragon if you really felt like it.
I'll go right here. Yeah.
All
And
right.
then I'll attack recklessly with my halberd, and I'll say, "I'll slay you, beast."
Okay.
Well,
Nope.
Nope, that misses.
I always hate the reckless attacks that get the same. fucking
21.
roll.
21 hits
All right.
for 8.
8.
All right. Anything else for you?
Then, nope. That is all.
All right. Well, Venom Fang is going to reposition. Let's see. He walks over here, which is difficult terrain for him, so that's as far as he can get. Tim, you can make an attack of opportunity if you like.
Oh,
I was
definitely.
gonna say, if he's gonna fly, he's gonna eat a halberd.
No, you only eat to Tim. That Tim attack. Which
Oh!
is not, which
Does
is not a
hit.
tiny Tim attack.
Aw.
Hey man,
So some damage.
your
Chip
minimum
it.
damage is at least 10 feet of falling damage max.
And
That
you
makes
all
it
see
feel any
him
better.
inhale strongly.
Oh, Rutro, I could feel this one in the past, future, present, and quantum realm.
It's perfect. It's the perfect time for that weird song to come in.
Right when I say some stupid bullshit. and
No,
you're all
right
about
when
to
Venom
laugh.
Fang does his breath weapon attack. It's great. So 30 feet in every direction, so or in a cone. So he'll
Cone?
get
Fuck.
all 3 of you with his
Good
with
thing
his
you
breath
drank that
weapon.
potion. Good luck, Ezra. I don't think the potion's helping you much. Get that
So-
con save though.
yeah,
Whoa.
DC 14 con save.
12d6. Yikers. Is
Con
that
save,
downhill
man.
any more than this is right here, by the way? Is that a hill?
Not really.
Okay, so this is
It's a
all like the
path.
same flat path area.
So-
Wonder.
Holy fuck.
No damage.
So yeah,
Whoa,
make a
that's
con
more than-
save.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Just checking my thing.
That's
Oh
unfortunate.
shit. Well, you still get to half it from the potion.
I have,
Oh.
and also my
Oh no! All 3 of you fail. So you all take 24 poison.
Oh wait,
damage.
what's your armor, Ezra?
hold on. So I've got armor that
Dragon
gives me
breath.
resistance.
Advantage against saving throws against dragons, possibly?
Yeah, let me see. It's is it-
He has
Well,
a dra-
I hate
Yeah.
to be this guy, but it's 49 halved to 24, quartered to 12. So you would take 12 damage.
Fuck. Is that still enough to knock him out again?
That's still enough to knock him out. And
God
Oljar,
dang
you
it.
take 24
24.
poison
That's
damage.
26.
Fuck.
I take it to the face.
Not
Nah,
Mateo.
Mateo's gone.
Mateo goes down. Ezra. You have reset your death saves, but I will make a new one for you. By the way,
Oh, good.
you currently have 2 exhaustion before you go down.
Ugh. 2?
Yeah, because you
Oh,
failed.
yeah, this is
You
my
failed the
second
first death save.
Oh, okay.
I guess I should say I failed the first one on your behalf. But as it comes around to your turn, and you have just been blasted in the face with this, you resiliently come back to consciousness with 1 HP at the beginning of your turn.
Is that a
Oh.
crit?
That
A
was
magical
That
crit?
was a D20 on your death. Yeah, I rolled a 20 for your death save.
Oh, that's encouraging.
You are
so-
prone, but at the beginning you have your turn now, and you have
Okay.
3
Save someone
exhaustion.
else.
All right, I'm gonna drink my potion of greater healing.
All right, that's a bonus action.
Okay.
Good roll, good roll, good
Uh,
roll.
Sorry. How do I?
I think it's 4d4 plus 4.
All right, I'll do that.
possibly.
Oh, and
Alright.
right off, I just realized was also in the path. That
He dead.
um,
I think damage is just one failure, no matter.
do you
how much
automatically fail a constant? Well, no, not if it's greater than your maximum hit and maximum
Oh,
HP.
shit.
Yeah.
Do you automatically fail con saves when you're unconscious? I gotta look down.
I don't know. I would say no to poison, but yes to other things personally. But I don't know what the rule is.
I think it's hits. Definitely.
If it was something like falling on you and you had to like con to hold it up, I'd say yes.
I think what
I
it
don't
is
know.
that you automatically fail strength and
Yeah.
dex saves. I don't think you
Ah.
automatically fail con
I
saves.
can look up
Con
unconscious.
But I'm gonna look. Yeah, I'm looking up. Let's see. Conditions is page 290. Gonna guess 292.
Should I go ahead and roll, or I'm not
Yeah,
sure
go ahead and
about
roll your
It's-
potion.
it is dex and strength. You were right.
Okay, so he gets to make a con save. Try to have the damage from 49. Which he just barely passes. So he doesn't die outright. He just takes one death.
Well,
Fail.
I'm amazed that I took the majority to hit.
Sure,
That's
yeah,
fine.
you
Sure.
covered up some of it, yeah.
Everybody else died, but you took the majority.
You
of it
heal
anyway.
you heal 14 from that potion. Because you get 44 plus 4.
I'll take it. So I'm at 15 then. Is that correct?
Yes.
Just enough to survive another quartered breath attack.
Dang.
Just heal someone.
I
player.
will
Yeah.
give Mateo a health potion.
Okay. So roll 2d4 plus 2.
Why is it going so slow? Okay.
Okay,
So
so he
Mateo
gets
gets
7. He comes back to
And-
consciousness.
Do I have any movement or no?
Yeah. You would have had to use half of it to stand, but you still have half your movement.
So I have
Rem-
half my
you're-
movement.
Remember exhaustion? You.
Oh yeah. So you have a quarter of your movement. So we'll say 10. You get 10 feet.
At 10 feet? Okay. Let's see here.
That's enough to get away from a cone.
Spread out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm not seeing the snap
What?
picture on here. As far as the distance thing. Can I get into the building to a safer spot?
You can get to the door.
You can get to the door. Let's see.
This is the door right here.
Yeah, with 10 feet. Yeah,
Let's
you
see.
can get in and you can like pull the door closed in front of you. So you're being covered literally by the door.
Okay, I'll
The
do,
door is your shield.
I'll do that for the moment then.
All right,
So to right there.
Harry.
How? Does the dragon look bloody?
Oh yeah, it definitely looks bloody.
He definitely looks bloody.
I mean, you have the aura tint there. You can see it's a little orange, right?
but I'm not allowed to use the aura.
Well, I mean, the aura represents how he looked.
Okay.
Like, you can see Mateo's in rough shape down there. And we can see that you haven't even been touched and apparently still have temporary hit points. You're looking better
Yeah.
than Max.
Yeah.
Isn't that every
I
counter?
know.
I'm feeling kind of bad
put
about
3
that,
attacks on him at the
and
front,
I'm
you know?
about to do the sack play to hopefully save my team. I would like to rabbit hop 40 feet higher into the air above Venom Fang, and I would like to do a falling, shocking grasp on him. The rules for the falling damage, however, only does damage to him if I hit him. So if I miss, I just kill myself.
Well,
but
you
I'm
probably
down.
wouldn't die from that, but...
I don't.
So-
Yeah, but I'd be right next to him with 20 HP.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay.
So I'd like to jump So I'm 80 feet above him once I start falling, and
So it's
I think
8d6 falling damage.
yeah, and I think I'm gonna take the darkness with me, so I get advantage on the attack. And here goes, boys. The 23, boys. Why didn't it
23
roll
hits.
damage? Oh, I gotta click it, huh?
All right, so he takes 7 lightning.
Plus 3 bludgeoning.
All
With
right.
plus. Do you want me to roll the falling damage? Roll.
Typically the DM rolls the falling damage.
Then
It's
roll high, boss man.
8d6.
And as I'm falling through the air, I scream Thundercloud Blitz like an anime character.
25. So I'm a little confused. If you fall on him, I mean, obviously he's gonna take.
I take the damage too, yeah.
Yeah, so you both take the damage. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fair. He is. He's still alive, but he's pretty hurt.
And I have to roll con save for the
Darkness.
thing.
Correct.
But yeah.
And you fail.
I was
Okay.
gonna release it anyways. And I'm also knocked prone, and he's not. So,
All right.
but that was pretty cool, right, guys? You all saw that, right? Right?
That was
Yeah, it was-
pretty cool.
Pretty cool move.
Y'all didn't
liked
see
it.
it. Was the joke.
Yeah. See what?
But
All right. So Mateo will stand.
if possible, I'd like to have crashed through, like, real close to him, so I'm almost under him as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Mateo will shoot the longbow and misses. Tim.
All right. I just want to confirm that he's no longer covered in darkness or anything, so I
Correct.
can shoot him.
You can see him.
He also
All right.
take a
Shot, Tim.
reaction
Take the
if you want to
shot.
get out of his range. He can't take reactions because of shot.
All right. This guy's pissing me off. So I'm gonna use sharpshooter, and probably gonna use a superiority die, but we'll see how it goes.
I
That
feel
wouldn't
that.
help. Using superiority wouldn't help. So I'm just
First
gonna take
shot
a
goes
regular-
wide.
And
There you go.
very true to form.
Second one hits. All right, Tim. How would you like to do this?
So I see this, bounding leap of globe of darkness, right? Kind of jumping onto them, and then this kind of a sound of electrical energy being discharged into the thing, and then all of a sudden I can see the dragon. I've already had my bow drawn, but the kind of all the things that was happening and trying to make sure I don't hit Harry, I whiff the first shot, quickly grab another arrow out of my quiver, line it up, and I go for kind of seeing the dragon reel back, and its kind of head still for just a moment. I let out my breath and then let go and release the arrow at the same moment, and it goes right through his eye.
So as he rears back, shocked literally and figuratively by Harry's flying darkness electric attack, he rears up.
His face?
Thundercloud Blitz.
He rears up and you realize that not only you guys look at the back of Venom Fang as you guys get specifically Oljar, Mateo, and Ezra kind of peeking out from behind the door. You see that Harry appears to have actually landed on the dagger that was still in Venom Fang's back that he couldn't get out from right between what would be the dragon's shoulder blades, essentially.
Nice.
Pushed the dagger in further, and then reared up in pain. And right as he starts to come back down to bite Harry, Tim looses his second shot and goes directly through his eye, out the back of his head, completely piercing the dragon's skull, and he is no more.
Yeah. Can I have a broken leg?
I sprint over to Rydolph.
Oh, hold on.
And
Still within the turn order.
Oh no! No, not right.
He's just off-brand Radagast.
Okay. Uldrar.
Sure. All right. I look at Tim, and I give him a nod of like respect. And then I look
Coming
at
back at you, buddy.
the guy who is he dead? Does it look dead?
He appears to still be bleeding out.
Okay. I'll give him a potion of healing.
All right. He comes back to consciousness with 3 points of exhaustion.
That'll be 7. It's 2d4, right?
Yeah, he was at one. He was at 2 saves and 2 and he had a second fail with what he rolled there with that 5. So he actually basically just lived long enough for you guys to still be able to save him.
All right. Okay. After I do that, I'm like, okay, I gotta go get my shield. So I'll walk towards to go get my shield.
All right. Well, you guys are able to take a breath. You see anything else in the ruins that appeared to be living? Even the undead run from you with Venom Fang gone. They all flee out of the ruins, having seen the Lord of the ruins of Thunderfang, or Thunder Tree, Venom Fang, felled. It appears nothing else wants to mess with you.
Damn straight.
Tim, help me up. I think I broke a couple
Your
things.
shield. All
I
right.
think I broke a couple things, honestly. I'm not quite sure.
So you're saying you don't have lucky rabbit's feet?
Oh, I think I was lucky surviving an 80-foot fall.
This is true.
But we
Do you need a potion?
We fucked that guy up, huh? You know what? I think I'll drink my potion. It's a good idea,
Yeah.
Tim. I didn't think about that.
So, I just half expect that I'm gonna knowing myself. Tim says I half expect I'm just gonna trip over a bear trap or something once we go exploring. So, he doesn't. I'm not gonna use a potion, but I'm gonna grab some water and cheers your health potion and go.
Well, I'm like 2 below max now, so I'm feeling way better, Tim. Thanks. Let me bonus action give myself temp HP, or not bonus action. Let me action for free at will. Give myself bonus HP plus 7. Now I'm healthier than fucking max. Thanks, Tim. I really needed you to hold me up for that.
Oh, figured.
Thanks, man.
I'll come back from getting my shield. And is this a door?
I climb onto the dragon and try to help you pull out the dagger.
Did I?
I don't. This may be the only thing we find of our comrade. So I hand it to you. It's like wedged into one of his vertebrae, and so I have to
Okay.
It's gone full circle.
This door, is it like a second floor door or is it like a first floor door?
No, that's just the door out the back of the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, when I was in here, do I see when picked up my shield? Do I see like a dead child's corpse or something?
You did not. But in here, you can't help but notice a large pile of coins. Let's see. An old wooden chest, broken upon the tower floor, holds what looks like to be the last of the dead wizard's treasure that you had heard was rumored to once live in this tower.
Well, I'll go down first, and I'm like, I think there's treasure up there. I don't see the kid.
I think the treasure's down here.
Yeah, the treasure is down at the base,
down.
the base of
Down.
the tower
Okay.
here.
Base of the tower.
And you also find what looks to be a battle axe of some sort in and amongst the coins. It looks like a rusty old battle axe.
Oh.
I'm gonna use magic awareness just so I can feel there's any magical items in the pile.
Yeah, the axe appears to be magical.
Ah. And I'm like, huh. I look at it. I'm like, looks like a great weapon.
Let's see.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
It was a racist dwarf herd.
Well, I'm a racist
And
towards
looks at it and
dragons.
is just like, no. Like,
I'm like, yes. I'll put it. I'll get the of it.
Somebody's
I
using
have no
auto
clue what
tune.
you just said. Yeah, I have no clue what you just said, man.
Wait, I'm using auto tune.
No, it like glitched out. Lagged.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. I went. Ah. No, it's good. I'll take the the battle axe, and I'll be like, I look at the group, and I'm like, I think I should take this. Looks good.
Search the cultists while we're hanging around, and the dragon for that matter.
And I just start swinging, you know.
testing it out.
The
It
dragon
looks
doesn't.
decent.
The dragon doesn't appear to have anything on it. Typical of dragons, it doesn't really carry anything. You know that dragons themselves are considered valuable to be able to harvest in terms of what their corpses can yield. But
Harry, let's skin this thing.
But typically, the dragon's valuables are in its hoard, where it stores all of its goods.
Have
So
we checked the roof?
I mean, it's
Yes,
there.
I checked the roof, and there was no child.
Or treasure?
No, the treasure's downstairs.
Yeah, I was just
in the
making
first
sure
floor.
there's nothing on the roof.
If it's okay with you guys, I'd like this scroll of Misty Step. And personally, there's 4 silver goblets here with moonstones, and they're very ornate. And there's 4 of us in the main party. I think we should just hold on to those and have ornate goblets. I don't know about you. It's kind of
Sounds kind of fun.
it's kind of
You
a
know,
status thing. It's a
Ah,
trophy.
you know
But
what?
if it's cool with y'all, I know how to use the Misty Step scroll. I'd like
How
that.
about the other scroll thingy?
I can't use that. The lightning bolt.
Oh, it's a lightning bolt scroll.
Yeah. Or if I wouldn't know that, I wouldn't say that, I guess.
Okay. Well, let's cut up that dragon's open, see if the kid's died. At least we can bring
Okay.
the corpse back to his mother
Could I
and say that he died as a warrior.
Did we
Is
find
it possible
corpse?
should
No,
we
we haven't.
search all the other outbuildings? Is it possible that he had like he looks around and sees, that there's the dead spiders, but it's possible is it possible that, maybe the cultists were the one feeding the dragon or something? It seems like there's a lot of outbuildings around
Well,
this thing. Should we kind of
Either the
search
child fell along the way or that dragon ate him. Either way, we gotta find out. Right? And I look at the battle axe and I'm like, huh,
Oh, that's convenient.
yeah.
I gotta take a quick break, guys. I'll be right back.
All right.
All good, man. I'm
So,
typing in shit
I
to-
go up to the dragon. I'm like, Tim, are you gonna try to skin this dragon? Or who's good at
Hell yeah, let's do
skinning?
this.
Alright.
He
I
pulls
come
out his,
there, kind of looking at it.
His old
I
short sword is
definitely
more
not
of
good
a
at
like
skinning.
kukri. So he pulls it
Oh,
out.
sorry?
It's perfect for.
No, I mean, Harry says something.
Oh, I said I'm definitely not good at skinning.
Okay. Alright.
I guess nature checks.
little
Nature
busy.
checks?
I'm
Or
never
help?
good at it, but
What would I roll to check to see like if I knew the magical component that's in a dragon?
You can guide, technically. Oh.
I was doing my own
So
roll
is that
while he was doing that.
sorry? You said you were getting helped by somebody, Tim?
Yeah, I'm helping, and then
Okay, so 15. Yeah, you know that the scales, the teeth, the claws, can all be harvested. But in order to do that, you would roll a survival check to see how well you can
well,
harvest it.
I am better at that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, okay. I can help you with that. I'm also pretty good with that.
Could I
Oops.
roll
Oh.
Arcana to see if I know of a magical specific component in the dragon, or just all of those things magical?
You would know that specifically from green dragons, you can attempt to harvest the poison from their venom sac, um, but that is both very difficult and can also be a little dangerous.
Resistance.
I'll do it myself if they don't want to.
Okay, well that requires a nature check.
Well, I'll let Tim finish the outside of it and stuff, because I imagine fucking up the venom sac is gonna be.
Well, I mean, he's pretty good. That's a 19. That's like he has like a good
Yeah,
understanding of
nobody's right.
anatomy.
It's like fugu. It's like preparing fugu, right? You know, it's like you
Yeah.
got to be very careful with
Yeah.
this.
Okay, well, I'll guide you to get me that venom sac.
All right. So I'm
And I'll
gonna
help
cover
you.
my. I'm gonna cover my
Wait,
face with like
before that,
with rag
wait,
and have everyone back up,
yeah,
especially
before,
Ezra since he's.
Well, I've got to touch you to guide you, but
yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be like, you'll basically go, be healed, and then slap me, and then like, I have to like dive into the guts of this thing.
Oh, don't
So I
worry, I'll
guess
help you. I'm
do
good at it.
another survival check.
Yes.
What are you trying to do now?
Nature
Uh,
for the venom
the
sac.
To
venom
get the
sac
venom sac?
specifically.
Yes, that would be
Yeah.
a nature check.
Actually, I'm pretty good with nature. You
okay,
want me
you
to do
go
it?
for it because I'm bad.
Okay, and you
I
want to
guess
guide
I
me
slap
then,
you
Harry?
with guidance, but I got to do it again.
All right, go for it.
All right.
There you go.
Hey,
All right, don't fail me now. 21. There you go.
24.
24.
24.
Yeah, the DC is 20. So you are able to safely harvest 4 applications of dragon venom.
that's
Of,
pretty
I took
good.
this to the face.
Of dragon poison venom.
Is it
Are they-
possible that we could have gotten the dragon venom sac instead of the poison out of it?
No. No, you can only extract the poison itself.
Mm. Well, after this, let's find the chow in the stomach.
Good luck with that. What do we put that in? I guess water skins or.
Make sure you don't poison
Well,
yourself.
you
we've
guys
got a
have
couple of-
several empty vials
Yeah,
from all of
true.
the poison resistance potions you drank,
Oh, we do.
Okay.
so you could just use those.
Do y'all care?
We
if I
have healing
this?
potions too. Just keep it safe. Don't let anybody drink it. Actually,
I don't even plan on using it until I figure out more about it. Honestly.
I
Let's get-
would say with a 24 nature check, by the way, Ulchar, you would
Yeah.
have a rough estimate of how much such vials would be worth.
okay.
They would be that kind of venom would actually be equivalent to purple worm venom poison, because it's about the same potency.
Okay.
And per dose, those are valued around 1,000 gold.
Alright.
Never mind. We will.
I will
will
take
split
him.
those up.
or yeah, a split. Or the thing is, I don't want anybody accidentally poison themselves.
It's not
or-
exactly easy to sell poison,
Yeah.
but
I was going to use them. I was going to attempt to use them to make a magical dagger.
With poison.
That is
Well-
poisoned, but I think they're usage only, not like material components.
That could be a material component.
I'd have to
make
check.
an Arcana check.
Okay. Well, I feel like I'm gonna need Senny's help on this one. Thank you, Senny. Yeah, I did need your help. Got a
14. You think to yourself that such poison, you're not 100% sure, but maybe you should ask. You get the idea that maybe you should ask the Rockseeker brothers if such poison could be used as an agent for enchantment, because you think that there must be something really magical about this for it to be so expensive.
Right then. I guess everybody splits a vial of poison of green. How would you call it?
Green dragon
Vial of
poison.
green
Yeah.
dragon poison.
Yeah, and with a 22 survival, you guys are able to get maximum yield of dragon teeth, dragon claws, and green dragon scales.
What?
Which
Repeat
would
that.
be
Sorry.
how many?
It's a good question.
And can you just post it up on the thing so we can just put
Yeah.
it in the party loot?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll have to look up the value for those though. But
I still want to look at the the dragon stomach for the kid.
okay, so you slice open the dragon's stomach, and you find wool and bones that look like they are from sheep. That was probably what was taken from the farm the day before. You don't appear to find a skeleton of a human. Doesn't look like this. It doesn't look like Venom Fang has eaten any humanoids recently.
The child's not here. That means he hasn't been eaten, or he fell off the dragon while riding it.
Maybe we should look around the area a little bit here.
Yes. Well, we'll finish. If you guys want, you guys could go look around the area. Cause me, Tim, we kind of have to like finish the. How long will it take for us to, what's it called, scavenge the, or not scavenge, but what's the word?
Power.
Scour?
Scour.
Or no,
Not scour.
scavenge. Yeah, Venom Fang
skin.
would probably take about an
Yeah,
hour.
skin. Yeah. You guys. Ezra. Oh, actually.
Tim, as you check in that small structure, you see that there is a tree that's kind of growing above it, and you look up and you see signs that something recently disturbed that tree. And you look down behind it, and you actually see an unconscious but still breathing carp. And it looks
Hey,
like
buddy, I try to wake him
like
up, and then I yell
well,
out.
the first thing you notice is you do notice blood. It looks like he has a broken leg and is unconscious because he passed out from the pain and the bleeding. He's not dead, but he looks
in a bad
looks
way.
very hurt.
So
As
can I
if
pump
he dropped and the tree may have broken his fall, which is maybe the only reason he's still alive.
Ouch. Gotcha. Can I give him a potion of healing?
Certainly.
All right, that's a 1d.
It's 2d4 plus 2. Which I actually
2d4 plus-
don't think that you can roll anything other than his maximum health, which is 4. Yeah, so he would heal 5, but yeah. You see actually his leg, as you gently pour it down his throat, he kind of coughs as he chokes on it, but his leg actually mends from the magical healing. And he wakes up and says, "Oh, where am I?"
Well, it looks like a dragon dropped you on his, or either you wiggled your way out right as he was coming home to roost, or he dropped you thinking that his dinner wouldn't go far. Maybe he likes to tenderize this thing, but we've killed the dragon and appear to have killed off most of the evil critters in this area, so you're safe for now. Folks are just around the corner. And I give him, I like look around, I like grab a low hanging branch from the tree and like pull it off and give it to him as kind of improvised cane because he's probably still, not fully up to.
No, he actually just springs up and he's fine. That's the cool thing
Oh,
about
be young
magical
again.
healing. Well, no, I mean, that's the cool thing about magical healing. It undoes whatever damaged you in the first place.
Yeah, we get it. You're young.
And he runs out, hearing that the dragon has been slayed. He's like, "I want to see." Cool. Listen,
well,
the dragon
kiddo,
that's
we're
like
still-
had its stomach all sliced and all of its scales have been pulled off.
Some of
and
the stuff is
you guys
still
are
noxious
pulling the
still.
teeth out.
Also the nails or the claws.
Yeah.
I give him back his
Princess-
dagger, and I
Yeah,
tell
there you
him that that I actually did a flying, shrouded in darkness electrical fist palm attack straight to this dagger, and that's the only reason we could have killed the dragons, because the dagger was right there.
I'll insight that. I'm like, what?
Well, there you go.
Oh, how? I'm even worse. So.
You still win because I crit
Oh,
failed
yeah,
this
natural
one.
one. Yeah. I'm like, that's.
But
I'm
does
like,
carp
I didn't see
roll
nothing.
insight?
Harry, what are you talking about?
But does carp roll insight?
No, he just believes whatever you say.
Yeah, I give him his dagger back. I'm like, great work, Carp. We all believed in you, and we completely had faith in your survival this whole time. And behind me, old Jar is like, this dumb fucking rat. I don't know. He's already on to me.
So I see someone off to the side named Favric.
What?
Is that one
Yeah,
of
that-
the cultists?
Yeah.
That guy died. That's a cultist.
I think he was literally killed by Tim, like, first shot.
Yeah, he was the first
Yeah,
one.
I picked whoever's closest to me and like pumped 2 arrows into him. So, oh yeah, let's go. I want to get my arrows back, but I'll also investigate the body.
Yeah, you guys don't find anything special. He's just a cultist.
I'd
Yeah.
like to ask Radoth, like,
What's this thing over
If you'd
here?
like to join
glad
us.
you're on your feet. Is there
Well-
anything else we should know about the area here?
Well, no, it seems like once you had taken down the dragon, it appears as though everything else is fled as he kind of looks around. And he saw the movement and everything. He's a pretty perceptive guy. And he's like, we may want to... well, no, I mean, I think that should take care of the problem around here.
Oh, read off
I
too.
think that's what we've come to do.
So there's like a little courtyard over here.
Quilleen, the Elderleaf, wanted us to check up on you. If you were okay, guess you are now. And maybe go to her farm and, do your druid magic thing on her,
She wants the cheap way out for the
on her crops.
the
Yes.
crop cycle.
Well,
but we
I look
respect
at
it.
Harry. I'm like, her food is very delicious.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Well, I've been a fan of this little one and Miss Qualeen as well. She's always been nice and friendly to me, and I've just it's not too much to just add a little luster to her farm. They do all of the work. All I do is help out a little.
Well then, all right. I guess you guys will just. Will I be here like skinning dragon for an hour? Are you guys gonna wait, or are you guys gonna like? Look
I'm not gonna
around?
sit there and wait. I'm gonna go look over in this room, or one of these is a door. I'm sure. I think it's this one.
I'll go over with Harry.
Zero, I think you should like. How do you call it? Slow down a little. You look like a dragon literally blew
Okay,
your.
so here's the harvesting that you're doing.
Okay.
You passed the check for teeth, fangs, and claws. So roll 66 plus 4 for how many teeth you can harvest.
6. Okay. So it's slash.
Yeah, slash roll, space, 6d6 plus 4. With no spaces.
6d6. 4. Come on, high numbers.
Nice.
29.
Yeah, 29 dragon teeth. For the fangs, roll 1d4 to see how many fangs you get.
D4. Just a D4.
Yeah, just 1d4. You get
Two.
2 dragon fangs.
Thanks a
Didn't
lot.
someone want a
And
dragon
roll
fang
a
or something?
d12 plus 2 to see how many claws you get.
Do we know the price of any of those? 5.
I wonder
Dragon.
what a dragon's heart will taste like. I think to
Eat
myself.
it.
Fuck it, eat it then.
All right. What do I need to roll for the dragon's heart?
Well, let's see.
Can I help him cook it like later?
Just eat it raw, dude. You're Dragonborn, man.
Oh, feast on the dragon's heart.
If you want, you can try to harvest the actual meat from the dragon.
Oh, nice dragon meat.
Okay, I respect that play 10,000 times over.
Alright.
Rations for the next
Um,
month.
Let's see. 48. You don't even have to really make a check. You just do it.
All right, 48.
The whole process, by the way, harvesting this dragon probably takes about 4 hours to do
Okay.
all of it. If you're gonna really try to harvest everything from it.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm
Yeah,
like
I mean,
half
we
health.
got
I'm
a
good.
couple hours to look around here, a couple short resting to do.
22. Ooh, nice.
What is that, 22 pounds or 22 units of...
22 pounds of meat, yes.
I'll write in a party loot. So.
Each pound of meat, by
I
the
was already
way,
doing
4
that.
pounds.
Oh, you already did. Oh, you're writing it already.
4 pounds equals 1 serving. By the way.
Right. You're
I've usually updated it.
Thank you.
You can
Sometimes
also
other people do
attempt
it.
to harvest the dragon's blood.
Ooh, nice. I'll do that too.
Let's see.
Fantastic. More things to make magic items out of, please.
Well, I'm like, we might need this. I mean, dragons. I know at least dragons.
Bro, if you get
can get-
dragon blood, dragon claws, dragon teeth, and dragon fang, I'm making a fucking short sword of the poisonous dragon. It's gonna use a little bit of everything.
3d6 plus 6.
What do we put that in?
6 plus 6.
Any empty container.
19.
They have 19 liters of dragon blood. And then the particularly tricky things, if you want to try to harvest, would be bones, horns, and wings.
Oh,
I love
I'll
eating
put-
wings.
all right.
Oh, and the heart is, you can try to get the heart, but the heart is a particularly tricky thing to
All right.
to get.
All right. I'll need some help for this. I yell, Tim, I'll need some help taking out
I'm
the
coming.
the heart, the wings, and the
You got it,
bones
bud.
and the thing. All right.
All right.
All right.
So what's
It's
the-
survival or is it nature? Survival, right?
Sorry, I'm still reading.
Actually,
short
should
rest
we?
while this is going on.
Absolutely.
Oh, I yell, Ezra, can you guide us? Give us
Yes.
some.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right. Is it a? Oh, yeah. Take your time.
Nice.
Of course, this is going off the page. Excellent. Sorry, let me paste this 1 second so I can see what it actually says.
How would the anatomy of a dragon and dragonborn be similar? That's also a great question.
Scales. Horns.
Yeah, I know that. But I mean, like, look, we
Breath sac.
I mean,
Built to scale.
are we like a more like?
There it is.
I know it's a kind of humanoid.
Dad joke of the night.
That's a good joke. Bad jokes are good, good jokes.
Okay, so attempting to remove the heart requires an Arcana check, which is,
Ooh,
That's
not me.
but
I can try.
Thing is, we can't help you for that. I mean, Harry could probably help you.
What do you want? I don't know what's going on. I was
Harry,
walking around
we
home.
need help taking out the heart.
Yeah, I
Fuck.
came over.
What do you need me to do?
Well, I mean,
Guide me
I
on the
think,
nook.
or who's better, you or who's more knowledgeable about magic stuff?
With
Ye-
I don't
Arcana
know.
specifically, I might be.
I've got a
I
3
don't know.
for Arcana skill.
Yeah, I have a 4.
Oh, okay, yeah. As
All
It'd
right.
have to be the table that's going on.
I don't think we can help each other with knowledge rolls, though. Can we?
yes. No, I mean this is to take it out, to take out the heart, because it's tricky. And it's an Arcana check, it's not a survival.
It's an Arcana check to take
Yeah.
the heart out?
Yeah. It's weird, right?
I think you fucked it up.
Yeah, you unfortunately you destroyed hearts in the attempt
Gee whiz.
to
What's that?
Mine would have been worse.
and let's see.
We got to roll the guidance, or is it that +4?
In
No.
destroying the heart, you actually release the residual magic that was left in its poison breath weapon, and everyone within 10 feet is actually subject to a poison breath attack.
Oh,
Well, fuck. You're gonna kill right off.
So Karp just barely avoids it.
Yeah, it's right next to it.
Mateo, right off,
con
would have by the way, would have short rested and would have gotten back to full health before this happened. So let's go ahead and put him back at full. And then, yes, it is.
What the fuck, man? I'm just kidding. We're about to fucking die from a fucking dead dragon attack.
Sorry, that would be fun.
Oh, 33.
Okay, I'm
it's
down.
It's not that bad.
I'm down. Yeah, the poison resistance is gone, so I am down.
got- I got
That's actually a
15
good point. At this point, the hour it would have worn off,
Yeah.
I got 15
and
HP.
right off goes unconscious.
I go unconscious.
and so I've got
You
My
take half
armor's-
damage, Ezra, because
my
yeah,
armor
you
has-
passed it.
Do I also have that because of the armor, which has resistance to it?
Yes. So quarter damage. So you take
8 or 9.
8.
Okay.
And just for sake of argue, you guys are able to stabilize and bring them back, but that is 1 point of exhaustion for
Don't worry,
Aljar, and another
Ezra has
one for
healing
Reda.
hands. He can get us back.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another short rest while y'all deal with the rest of that dragon.
Alright,
though.
Ezra, roll healing hands just
I'll
for
use
so I can
all
know my
4
health.
of these.
Right off is going to come over to Mateo and ask him to escort him back to his watch, and so yeah, he does. He brings him back over there, and right off says he's going to go take a long rest.
That's good.
In his hut.
Alright, I'm also like, I gotta finish. But I need to take a long rest first.
Well, you are unable to get the heart.
Alright, that's fine. Alright,
Um,
I'll rest for like an hour before I go back to
Yeah, fuck that.
Trying
I'm
to get
going
the
back
rest.
to this house. What's in this house?
11,
Nothing. It's
20.
it's a bit ruined, and that is that you actually recognize that as the apothecary shop that you had been told about.
20, 24, 20.
I don't remember anything about an apothecary shop.
I want to go over and help him look because we
24.
talked about that.
5, 26.
What?
I'm
Oh,
at
I was gonna
36,
go to a different
38.
building, Ezra. This one looks empty. Looks like an
Alright.
apothecary shop.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know anything about an apothecary.
I'll peek my head in there.
Yeah, you see the layout of the shop as it had been mostly described. You find a ruined bookshelf that, if you move it aside, you see a latched door underneath it, which is what you had been directed to. You open it up, and inside is a case. Looks like it contains some sort of jewelry.
Oh, good work, Ezra. I completely forgot about that.
I'll look at it to make sure I don't see anything dangerous.
Sure, make an investigation check.
I look at it.
It doesn't look trapped. It looks like it was hidden down here.
Or I'll go ahead and open it up.
Okay. And you open it up, and you see the case appears to be worthless, but it contains a gold necklace with a fine emerald pendant.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
I'd like to buy that from the
Take
party.
that. And I'll just finish, kind of do a little bit more looking around apothecary shop. I mean, I'm also just curious about potions, ingredients, books, anything.
Everything is ruined.
Everything's ruined.
Everything in the room is ruined.
All right.
There's not even a single vial that hasn't been shattered.
Is there anything in this room next to me here?
Nope. It's an empty. Looks like it was a workspace that was attached to the apothecary shop, but
Okay.
it is it's been pretty much everything in Thunder Tree has been thoroughly ruined except for Rydoth's watch, the tower that he reinforced down there. But you have now gotten rid of the source of the plague that was plaguing this area, and so all of the creatures that were staying under Venom Fang's protection have run away. So you imagine that this actually, you look around and you see potential in that this place could be restored, much like how Phandalin was restored, if there was any desire for that.
If anything, we can claim a base of operations here in the future.
Lots of room to expand.
Yeah.
Also,
is all the rubble from the tower still in the tower, but like on the ground and shit? Or
You
like
know what?
around the tower?
I'm sorry. Actually, I was reading through this. You would have found a small pack that had a little coffer on fabric. So my bad. Let me retcon that a little bit.
Oh, that's the.
Yeah,
The
the
weird
leader cultist over here.
Oh, good.
And I'm sorry. What was your question?
I just said on the cultist, and then you said on the cultist. So.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Guys, I'll probably need help again. Try to get the bones and wings of this dragon.
Yeah.
I know, it's a lot of work, but it's something that I always wanted a dragon head.
I feel like you should make some part of your armor out of the dragon to just kind of be.
I don't need dragon. I don't need armor. My skin.
Well, no. Even if it's just something like to put on your axe or whatever.
You could probably coat your shield with dragon bone and dragon skin. And
For harvesting those, I'll say you can make a nature or a survival check.
Okay, I'll make a survival. Someone wants to help?
I can do the survival.
Alright.
Got a +4 in that, but I'm not good at nature.
I have a +3 on survival.
I'm just gonna walk around more. Y'all look like you got that.
Alright. 21 there, 20.
And this is for the bones?
Yes.
Yes, you are able to successfully harvest. Let's see.
Our horses are gonna love this.
Of course.
You're able. You don't even have to roll. You essentially take from the 2 legs and the 2 arms, so you have 4 dragon bones.
And then
The other bones of the skeleton aren't really large enough to harvest.
alright. And then there's the horns, right?
Yep, the horns, the wings.
Alright, that's all. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll for both the horns and the wings. So Tim's giving me advantage, so
Oh, and I haven't
What?
done scales for you yet,
Fine.
have I?
You did, right?
No.
No.
Scales.
No.
We
Oh, no
talked about
scales.
scales, but I haven't rolled the scales yet. Okay.
So it'll be 21 and 20.
For the
And
so let's see, 20 for the horns. Yep.
then 21.
Yep. You
21.
got that. You get one dragon because this dragon only has one horn.
Okay.
The wings, obviously, he has two. And yeah, you're able to get 2 dragon wings, no problem.
Nice.
and then finally,
scales.
scales.
Let's see.
Ezra, help me on this one.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, there you
17,
go.
18.
Yeah, DC 15, so yes.
All right.
So you get what look to be incredibly hard scales. So you get 1 set of green dragon scales, is the way that works.
One set. Nice. So 12.
One set of green.
Oh, one set. That's not 12. I
Yeah,
was thinking
1
dozens.
set of green dragon scales, and
Yeah.
typically you guys are able to make like you could take those scales and you would each have enough, like you would have enough extra that you could each maybe take a scale, but you would have enough once with 1 set to create something like armor or
A shield?
Is there a dragon shield? I don't think so.
Well, we could make one.
Oh yeah, right. You can. I guess the forge. Yeah. All right.
let's see.
I guess so we're done. What happened? I guess
Good
so we're
question.
done. If
Yeah,
we're done.
I mean that's all you can get from the dragon, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Get
then-
the statue description. If it's still here.
The what?
Statue.
Where are you on there?
The top right. I believe this is a statue.
Well, let's take a look.
I can't see the key anymore. So I was kind of guessing.
Yeah, on the east side of town, the lane opens up to form a small square. Several ruined buildings surround the south side of the square, but a larger intact structure to the north looks like it could have been barracks of some sort. One lane leads southeast, another one southwest, around the hill to the middle of the town, and a third way meanders north. In the middle of the square, leaning to one side ever so slightly, is a weather wooden statue of a warrior clutching a spear and shield.
I have to investigate that. Can I do a history check?
Sure.
See
While
if-
we
I mean, I've been in the
were,
area for a long time.
While we were waiting on them, would I have had time to mend the statue?
Tim, you're not sure. You've never seen this, and it's not broken. It's just leaning slightly to one side.
Oh, you said weather worn, so I figured it was like possibly a little fucked up, but that could just mean dirty, I guess. I guess I'll lean it up straight if possible. How big is the statue?
It is 10 feet, and
Oh.
it takes a DC 20 strength check to either right it or push it over, whichever you choose.
Tim, do you mind if I help you push this this thing back straight? It seems like this was a good warrior at some time.
I don't really know who he is, to be honest, but I definitely support that. I like that idea.
Just honoring whoever it is.
So you're helping Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys lean into it, you shove, and it slowly creaks as you push it, and it's standing straight up once again.
Fantastic. That's much nicer and respectful, and this is how I would want my memory honored, Tim.
Agreed. And I fist bump you. Let's check out this thing.
I do a little rabbit wiggle with my hand on the kapoo.
I don't. Yeah. Do you like bump
Yeah, I
rabbit
bump,
butt or something?
explode.
It looks
and
like a
then, like,
small one-room living space as you kind of peek inside the door. Well, there really is no door. It's just an opening. The door has been
Tim, this looks
collapsed
kind
in.
of like a barracks. I don't know if there's anything in this shack-looking town.
I'm pretty clueless about most things.
Well, there might be something in this barracks, Tim. I think it's a barracks. It looks like a barracks. Is this door open?
It is closed, but it is not locked. You're able to open it.
I would like to open it and go inside.
I put my foot down. I was getting ready to kick it in.
Yeah, the
Old
barracks
habit.
appear to have been weathered by years, but it has seemed to survive better than most buildings in the town. Its rooftop features a simple battlement, and arrow slits and arrow slit windows confirmed that it was built to serve as a small keep in times of emergency.
A simple battlement, as in there's like a fucking ballista on this thing?
No, it just
Okay.
it looks like it's if you climb up to the rooftop of the building,
There's
there's a little ladder that's right in the middle that you can climb up to the middle of it, and the walls extend up, so you could theoretically like take cover and then pop up and shoot and then take cover again without having
Could
to
I
go fully prone.
investigate this
That's
building
probably
for
what it
loot?
looks like.
Yeah, and you can go through both rooms. They're just simple living quarters.
I'd like to investigate the building for, I guess, anything that's fucking loot. That is.
The interior of the building contains furnishings. The main room has the ladder leading to the rooftop. The chamber to the north contains 2 double bunks, while the chamber to the south has 3 double bunks, providing quarters for up to 10 soldiers altogether. To the northwest of the main area of the barracks was a kitchen and pantry, now containing piles of well-rotten snacks, barrels that once held salted meats, and all the foodstuffs have been long since devoured by vermin or has just rotted away.
Is there
Okay.
any indication that the cultists might be here? I imagine that they have their own version of chick tracks. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Tiamat?
Make a survival check as you kind of search around.
I just want to. I know that they, we've driven them out, but they probably have stuff somewhere around here.
Driven them out, it's pretty loose. Not gonna lie.
You get the idea that there's a chance that this may have been where some of them slept, but it doesn't look like this is where they were keeping any of their cultist things.
Oh, okay. So that fills me with a little bit of disquiet. Just from his perspective, until these guys are fully gone, this whole area is not essentially cleared. So I say we go up on the roof. Harry, I think this is the ladder up here.
I already dipped.
Oh, you already did? You're over up there?
You
Okay.
turn around to say that, and I'm just not there.
No. Well, I'll go outside and I'll go tell the folks, just, hey, keep your guard up a little bit. They may not be alone. There's some indications that they were at least living around here, so they may be, above game. They're probably not going to be coming back, but that just seems like a reasonable precaution.
It's a fair point.
So I go back and tell them, then I'll just wait for you downstairs.
Can I take another short rest while they're doing their exploring?
You guys could actually take a long rest if you'd like. Right off, said he was going to take a long rest since he got, he's been hurt very badly twice now, and so
I'm
he
good, I don't need
has
one.
locked himself up in his quarters. He has offered if you guys would like to stay there. He feels like that would be pretty safe.
Oh,
but
okay, actually.
Yeah,
I
that's
will.
not-
he also says that probably anywhere in the town is probably safe now, but he knows that his shack is his building is particularly well secured.
Let's go to a shack, guys. Let's long rest, and then we'll leave here early morning.
All
Yeah,
right.
I can put most of this in my dimensional space. Actually, I
Alright.
still got to pick up all my shit too.
Oh yeah, your hunting traps. Here you go. Here's your ladder too. 30 foot, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of ladders.
Can I check out this as we're walking back? Can I just peek into this one that's across the? This is I don't think we've been here, but it's just across from his keep. I just want to stick my head in here and see if there's anything of note. If not, then that's totally fine.
Take a long rest. There you go. Woo, I'm good.
And a long rest gets rid of 1 level of exhaustion. Is that right?
Correct.
Well, I was at full health, but I'll take the fucking bottled Respite back. You know what I'm saying?
And Jam Binder is not helping me out with this at all.
And when we wake up, Harry will roll 1d4 plus 4.
Seems like we'll have 2 different decisions, or well, 1 decision about 2 things. One, we need to get little Carp back home. We also need to get. We need to return Mateo. Yeah.
Yes.
I think we should bring Mateo back first, and possibly just ask Rydoff to take Cart home.
Oh, that's a
we
great
can do
idea.
that. Yeah. Rydoff knows the way. He shouldn't get lost.
He's gonna go back there anyway.
Yeah. Sounds good.
He seems
Either
pretty
way,
capable too.
yeah, we still gotta go to Neverwinter either way, right?
Yeah, and then we can sell all this dragon shit that we're going to sell in Neverwinter. Discussing that, I would like to use some of this to make magic items. I would suggest the same for you guys if you'd like to try and split up the dragon parts. I am more than willing, and by that I mean attempting to force a discussion on splitting up the dragon parts.
So what do we have?
I can see items being made out of a combination of the fangs, claws, and teeth, and possibly the horn for some kind of piercing or cutting weapons.
Yes.
The bones could be made into thousands of things. They look like just structural things. I'm sure you could carve a weapon out of them.
Yeah.
The poison that we all should have 1 potion of, 1 vial, whatever, of green dragon poison potion. That's what I wrote. We should each have 1 of those. It seems pretty magical. I'm going to try and apply mine into an enchantment. I think Old Jar said it's expensive as shit, though, if y'all want to try and sell it.
Yes, it's 1,000 gold.
I personally would
But
like
the thing
to have...
poison like that are going to be hard to sell.
True.
Unless you know an apothecary or maybe a rich noble.
That guy who got his leg cut off by this thing asked us either for a fang or a horn. I don't remember. Or maybe a tooth even. Does anyone else remember what he asked us for?
He said any part.
I don't
Right?
think he said any part, no.
Any part.
I think he named a specific part. But I don't remember what
I think
it
he
was.
said a tooth.
A tooth.
Okay,
Right.
so right under the dragon loot, 1 tooth for guy in town, and then I'll take 1 tooth out. I don't know what the value of any of these is as like selling materials, but it looks pretty like valuable enchanting materials wise.
Should we not then sell nothing? So we don't know.
There's probably not a chance that we're gonna need all of it, but if we're gonna split it up anyways, then whatever you do with your part is what you do with your part. The 22
Oh.
pounds of dragon meat
Well,
we
we
could
can-
use for food.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I think we can sell that too.
Yeah, or we could sell that.
Would you guys like me to give you the values just so you can have them?
Hey, if
Uh,
someone here would be able to determine the value, then sure.
Yeah,
Let me see.
you would be able to get the estimates.
Alright.
Okay.
Teeth. 28 teeth.
Let's see.
Well, I don't suggest selling any of the, except for the meat.
Each are worth 2 gold.
Except for the meat, that we could eat. That's. And
How big are the teeth?
They look like they're about big enough that they could be carved into like an arrowhead.
Okay.
Oh, that could be for Tim right there.
Dragon teeth. Tim, we could give all of the dragon teeth to Tim so he could carve arrows.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty dope to
Does
me.
everyone agree with that? All right, you
Yeah.
got 28 dragon teeth, Tim.
All right.
Now we have 2 dragon fangs next on the list.
Oh, I just need. Okay, I got this nice hue battle axe. I have a.
It doesn't give me value. Okay, gosh darn.
I need
if
a-
you
Oh
don't
yeah,
have a
there it is.
value,
There it is. 200.
I need.
a
100
piece.
each or
Oh.
200 total?
200 each.
Okay.
Wow.
400 GP.
Dragons are pretty rare, guys. If you kill
Yeah.
one, yeah. By the way, all of you level up to level 6. Well,
5
Nice.
dragon
Long rest.
claws. Fan fucking tastic, I'm a bard now. About to chop a beat in this fucking town.
the claws are worth 50 gold apiece.
50 gold apiece. 22 pounds of dragon meat. Which
That's
we
just
could
that's
make.
just normal meat cost.
Okay, so we'll just
which
probably
each-
put that.
Yeah, each serving of meat, which is 4 pounds, is worth 5 silver.
I think we should just keep that then and
Yeah.
cook it ourselves, as we are very ornate in cooking. Better than rations, personally.
Yeah. Oh, the part tastes better than rations.
Yeah. 19 liters of dragon blood. Which it
40
is
gold.
possible-
40 gold per liter.
What the fuck? Somebody help me.
How many?
Seems-
19?
1900, 760.
760.
I have a barrel of water. I guess we just have a barrel of dragon blood instead. I don't know if
There
we
you go.
could have put that in anything else.
Sure, we'll say that works.
4 dragon bones.
The young dragon bones are worth 300 gold each.
Young dragon. Let me make sure that's specified. So that's 1200. 1 dragon horn.
500 gold.
500. 2 dragon wings.
400 each.
800. And 1 set of green dragon scales.
2,500 gold.
Okay. So now that we have the values, I guess we can either discuss who would like to make what out of what, or we could split it by value.
I'm good with let's just see what we can
Yeah.
make
I-
with
I-
it or get out of it. I'm in no
I
rush.
think
to get-
getting some. For me, the money's not really worth it unless I'm buying a weapon.
Well, you
So
have
having these
4
items.
weapons, it's possible that we could make you a dragon scale shield.
Ah, see, that's a
um,
nice shield.
with the set of dragon scales. It looks like there's probably plenty of shit here for weapons.
And then, how about you? Magic Catalyst for you too. And
I would like the dragon wings and the fangs and the horn to make 2 specific items out of. The dragon wings, I think I could probably make something that lets someone fly out of. If not, then they're just back in the pool. And then the fangs and the horn, I feel like could probably make a pretty decent weapon. But it
Okay.
wouldn't be a sizable one. It'd probably be like a short sword or a dagger.
Yes. Well, the
Um,
fang's part of the dagger. The horn, I think the horn's pretty big, aren't they?
I was going to put the horn and the fangs on the same weapon.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me make this a little easier for you. Horns, are are typically looks like a bony protrusion that's like an extension of the skeleton. Those are typically the basis for exceptionally powerful wands and staffs.
Okay.
Now, what I will say is this is a young dragon, so its magical capability in terms of creating items is limited to uncommon items. These can be things that go into making uncommon weapons, whereas like an adult dragon parts would be used for rare items, and an ancient dragon would be used for very rare items. So, as an example, I believe the wings are going to be most typically used for like fashioning a cloak.
Okay.
The cloak of flying I was going to look at is
of-
actually rare, however.
So, for instance, you could use each of these dragon wings to be part of the reagent to create a cloak of dragon protection, which is basically just a retooled cloak of protection.
Oh, that's nice.
So you could theoretically have them use that to make 2, and that would be your magic item your magic item component that would have the cost of creating the item, because you're using that instead of the arcane reagent to put into the magic item.
All right, well, knowing this instead, because I didn't know the uncommon versus rare kind of thing.
Where bones and horns typically are wet, or can't. Well, the horn and the bones can both be used for creating weapons of any kind. Though the horns usually are for staffs, and the bones usually come out better as either like bows or
Oh, dragon.
and
sorry.
so the legs are typically used for bows, and the arms are typically used for swords.
Well,
But
I still
they can be kind
also-
of retooled.
retool, yeah. And then let's
And then the
say,
scales are typically used for armor.
and then the blood is a reagent for magic, right?
The blood. Let's see. The blood are typically used for potion making.
Oh, that
makes sense.
That makes sense. We can get an apothecary and mix us some potions. So I don't think we should
Teeth
sell
used
them.
for arrowheads, fangs used for javelins, claws used for throwing weapons like daggers or hand axes.
Okay.
I think we should keep, and we should just make, hopefully.
Well, the problem is at some point we're going to have to divide this. So if we want to divide it now or later, I don't care.
Well, I mean,
but I'm more asking, how do you want to divide it?
Oh, okay.
Like, do we want to decide based off of like who's making what magic items and just say, okay, cool, doesn't really matter if it's someone gets more value or not, as long as it's useful for the party?
Yeah.
Or do we want to
That's what
split
I
it by
think.
gold value?
Well,
Oh.
I mean, for the blood, I think potion making is probably useful for the party. Right?
I don't know what kind of potions we can make, but I can't really argue with that now.
Okay. And I mean, if we can't make, let's say we make a potion, but they're not really that good, then we could probably just sell the blood then. And then for bones, so I guess a good bow for. I think. Well, we have 5 claws that we can make daggers of. So everybody can just have a dagger.
So do we want to split the dragon claws?
Yeah, everybody can just have a, a dagger basically.
everyone
And then there's one
dragon
extra, and then we
claw?
can sell that. Unless you need it for like another thing.
Nope. Everyone put a dragon claw in your inventory.
I want to have everyone just roll a nature check just for fun.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Wow. Very natural. Wow.
Yay!
Wow. Hey.
I was hoping someone would roll a natural 20. Tim, you are quite familiar with dragon lore, particularly in terms of harvesting this. And as you're going through, you're reminded of it almost is more of a rumor or a legend than anything else, because you've never seen this actually happen, but it's rumored that the heart of a dragon can be used to make an item that's called a dragon stone, if you take it to a legendary craftsman. And the dragon stone can be used as a reagent in becoming a half dragon.
If we
Well,
gave that
fuck.
to Old Jar, what would that? Would you just turn into an actual dragon?
He'd be half dragon born.
So you're like 3/4 dragon.
Now,
We don't
unfortunately,
have the
you were
heart, though,
unable
yeah.
to successfully harvest the heart, and in order to even have a chance at successfully harvesting the heart, you actually first have to successfully harvest the sac, because destroying the sac also destroys the heart. But you were able to extract the venom sac and harvest it, and so then you had a chance to get the heart, and unfortunately you didn't. But
So as Tim kind of, as Tim was watching the group kind of, bork up the, getting the heart out, and everyone's kind of like chopping into it, and he's like, no, it's like fugu, you gotta be careful and chop it out. That gets screwed up, but that reminds him of something he read years ago, and he explains this thing about the Dragonstone. He says, guys, we gotta go find another dragon.
Okay,
What?
I can't really argue with that.
I look at you. It's like, why you want to be a dragon?
Just trust me. This is very, very cool. It would help you kill more dragons more effectively. Think about it from that perspective.
That's a good point. Except you'd
I mean-
also become partially what you hate.
I mean, I'm already a dragonborn. We dragonborn were created in the image of dragons to be their slaves. So I
This
already
can
know
help
what
you
I am.
overthrow
Created
that
in
hierarchy.
the image of and being are two different things, but I
Sometimes
completely
you have to
forgot about
understand
that
your
lore.
enemy to defeat the enemy. Are you following me?
Well,
That's
I don't mind
true.
killing dragons if you're telling me that. I just don't want.
Either
I just-
way, it sounds like a win for you. So
yes.
Also
it
true.
is. All right.
There's 4 young dragon bones. Do we even have 4 weapons that we need to make?
Well, one could be a
Instead of
bow
bow?
for Tim. One could be a. Do you guys want a bow? Do you guys are able to? Are you guys
No.
eat?
I don't want a bow.
I would just say, just leave my stuff in the pot and see what we can make.
Okay.
And if we can make some helpful stuff, then awesome.
Well,
yeah, so
I mean,
for a young dragon, you would be able to create +1 weapons. So +1 arrows with the teeth, +1 bows, and +1 swords with the bones, all that good stuff.
I think I want like a cloak. Something there.
I also think we should keep the wings for cloaks. That's a good point. If we don't need weapons, however, as we are pretty stacked on weapons, I think we should sell the dragon bones. A +1
one of
bow
them.
sounds good.
Yeah. Well, I
But
mean, +1
that'll be
bow.
3.
Tim already has one, right?
I
Does
do.
he? Yeah, okay. Well, then we could just sell
What?
all 4 of the dragon bones then.
What? Oh, when you make like from a certain like or animal or monster, do they get like like extra little things
No.
towards? No.
Aesthetically,
Okay.
it would be a dragon bone bow, but it would
Ah,
still just be +1.
plus one.
It just
Okay.
changes
Okay.
the aesthetic.
Okay. Okay. You choose the aesthetic.
Yeah,
Oh.
adding like elemental damage or something, that would be an entirely different enchantment.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Which you can add multiple enchantments to a weapon, but it
Magical weapon.
I mean, enchanting anything costs a lot of money and time.
Yeah. Okay.
So for all of you though, with the setup you've got.
Yeah.
So as we wind down tonight, we've still got about 20 minutes. What I'd like to do is, as you guys return to Neverwinter, you guys are able to do whatever shopping that you'd like to do there. This is a big city, but rather than taking up a bunch of your guys' time doing that, I kind of want to kind of wind down this chapter of the campaign and discuss what you guys could potentially be doing next. So basically, my plan is to have you guys take a year of downtime, if that's okay with all of you.
Good. Yeah, that's good downtime.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's good for me. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have
Bussin'.
yeah, you guys have been pretty much non-stop adventuring for 5 straight levels for your characters without much of a break for downtime, and have, you know, gone through quite a lot. You guys have taken out the Kragmaw clan. You've ousted Glassstaff and turned Phandalin around completely. Several side quests before, you know, taking out the Wave Echo Cave, or discovering the Wave Echo Cave and taking out Glassstaff, and freeing Thunder Tree from the grasp of a green dragon. So all of your characters at this point are pretty tired. You guys have been working real hard and feel pretty successful. And at this point, you also have lots of resources and lots of gold. So rather than going in depth and making you guys make all those decisions tonight, what I'd like to do is I'd actually like to take a couple of weeks while I prepare the next campaign, and you guys can decide what you want to do with your year of downtime.
Okay.
So if it's okay with you guys, I actually would like to take next week off. But what we'll do is I'll spend the next week speaking with you guys about what you want to do with your downtime, and we can have a pretty good idea of what you want to do when we come back in 2 weeks, and we'll quickly go over that, and then I will give you guys the essentially the hook into part 2 into the next campaign chapter. And we probably won't do a whole lot with that, because I feel like the next session is going to be, you know, a lot of setup and taking care of your guys' downtime and what all you want to do with it.
Buying, selling, enchanting.
It's going to be a big shopping episode. But then we will...
Man, I love those.
I actually have a little bit of an idea for something to do as a plot hook that's kind of unique. And I'm thinking about trying it out on you guys. It's a little bit of a guinea pig project, if that's okay.
I swear to God, don't take Lenine from me.
But yeah, so take a week, think about what you want your characters to do. You guys can certainly discuss here in Discord, you know, what you guys want to do with all of the loot that you guys now have. You have all of the resources of Phandalin and Neverwinter, and theoretically, you could go to any of the other major cities too if you really wanted. You have a year, so traveling isn't out of the question. But that's essentially 52 weeks of downtime. So if you guys look at the downtime activities in Xanathars or all of that, you can choose to do whatever you want. You guys can also get quite a lot done with regards to the Wave Echo Caves forge. If you guys want to have magic stuff made, you just need the coin and the resources, and we can talk about that over DMs and stuff. And then just generally what your characters would want to do with a free year of time.
Okay. If he wants to take a week off, would you guys want to be down to possibly think about all this stuff for a week and meet at the normal time for like 20-30 minutes next week to worry about the loot splitting and shit, so we don't have to worry about it today or tonight?
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
hit save.
Well, I mean, I could
changes to the
certainly
party.
hop in for that part if you guys want. But yeah,
I don't want to force your hand there.
I have
We
no
don't
I
have
have no
to discuss what we
obligation.
can make with it or anything more. You already pretty much nailed what we can make with it. There's just little tiny like, do we actually need 4+1 weapons? Do we need a rod? Do we need a wand?
Yeah, I understand.
I imagine you guys will probably have questions with that stuff.
True.
So I'll hang
Would
out.
Would it be possible to get some kind of like an inventory list of what we will be available to buy, so we don't take up as much game time?
That's actually, yeah, I was asking. It's a good.
True. Like, if you
Available
could come up
available
with,
for what?
To purchase, like,
I think he means it in general in Neverwinter.
Oh.
Oh, well, no, or I was thinking more of what we can make in general.
Yeah, I'd prefer a what we can make list over a what we can buy list, because he did say Neverwinter pretty much has anything we can think
It
of.
has pretty much anything, yeah. Again, if they don't literally have it, they would have access to it through their connections
Through
in
trade routes and shit.
Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate. But you will pay top dollar, like normal price for that, rather than like what you get from the selection in Phandalin with Halia, where she gives you a good price. But basically, if there's a magic item in existence, you have access to try to buy it or make it. It's more about getting the
Money or
resources.
materials.
to
That's
do
why I
it.
want to discuss with you guys what we can make money-wise off of this if we're not going to use something in there for the resources, because we have a whole year to buy anything we want, but we don't necessarily have a whole year to make more gold.
oh, actually, aren't we making more gold from the mine, though, throughout that year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
50 gold per week.
Oh, 50 gold per
50
week.
gold per week per person.
Except
Wow.
while I'm using the
that
forge.
generates a lot of revenue, and you guys each get 10% of it. And you can either...
I actually made the deal too, though. I'm not gaining gold for the weeks that I'm working on my item, because I get the prioritization. Instead of gold.
The forge is well, what they had done is they had said that you're welcome to use the forge whenever you want.
Oh.
The forge is capable of having at least 3 people working in there.
Shit.
Yeah, the Rockseeker brothers had planned on having all 3 of them do it.
Oh,
Since
man.
one of them died, theoretically, yeah, you can go there anytime. So
I beat that dead horse and I didn't even know until you just said that.
Right. Well, so yeah, you get the 50 gold, but yes, you guys can go and use the magic forge if you want.
Okay.
But yeah, whether your characters want to do any of the downtime activities to make gold, or I don't know if you guys should have access to Xanathar's.
Okay,
I
just a quick thing. So basically, all the items. No, I mean all the dragon parts are for uncommon weapons.
Right.
It's we basically can't make anything. I don't even think we can combine them with another magic item to make something higher than uncommon.
Okay.
Is
So
how
it's
the
just
rules
all
sound to
uncommon.
me.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
So
Yeah.
like from the fangs, the
Yeah.
horn, and the
So-
bones and the claw, we could get
Yeah.
like fucking 8+1 weapons, which
Yeah.
is not sounding too useful to me.
Yeah. No.
Or
No.
some-
I mean, for me, it was more about like how, like if that's a good restriction. So let's say we want to make something, it's like okay, you can't go above uncommon.
Yeah, because we need a better challenge rating, I think, creature to
Yeah.
loot to get better stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
So unless any of you comes up in the next week with something that's uncommon that you want to make, the cloaks, the wings, the cloaks, there's some really good uncommon cloaks, and
Yeah.
I'm sure we can make some kind of really cool fucking shield or something, or armor if someone else needs it with the dragon scales. If someone needs +1 armor,
Tim has.
+1
Oh.
armor is a rare item.
Oh,
Oh, so
my
okay.
bad. Never mind.
That's okay. But
Fuck your armor, guys. No. I'm
now
kidding.
you can make scale mail armor, which would have a resistance to poison
Ah.
I guess
out of
if
the
anyone
dragon
wants that.
scales.
What about a shield? Would that be classified as the weapon? Can you even make a +1 shield?
Well, let me look up +1 shield because
That's a good point.
I believe
That's the
+1
armor.
shields might be rare. Let's see.
Yeah, they cost a lot.
It's uncommon, it says.
Oh, uncommon?
Gives
Then yes,
+1 bonus to AC.
Yeah. So I don't see why you couldn't make a dragon scale shield.
Okay, I personally think that's
Dragon
the
scale
best
+1
use for the
shield.
dragon scales is to turn it into a shield.
And
Um,
it would offer because it's a green dragon scale +1 shield. It would also offer resistance to poison damage.
I think that would be pretty fucking useful. If any of y'all come up with something else in the next week, of course.
Actually, it wouldn't offer resistance to poison that was like that would hit you directly. But it would offer like resistance to breath weapons, so that kind of like
Oh, okay.
poison that's projectiled at you.
Resistance to poison breath weapons.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Because yeah, it wouldn't like if a spider bites you and injects the venom into you, then I don't see how the shield is protecting you from. Well, but then again, the regular. Let's see. Dragon scale armor. But yeah, we should go with the same rules with the dragon scale armor.
The dragon scale armor, is that what Ezra has?
Yes.
It gives him advantage against breath weapons.
So that's good, I
Dragon
guess. You know,
scale mail. Okay. So yeah, what you would be making is well, now I gotta look it up because dragon scale mail is listed as very rare. So
oh, very rare.
So
Let's
basically,
deal with
we'd
that.
only be able to +1 a shield.
Yeah. Which I already have one, but if you guys, I think, well, Ezra is using two-handed, so he can't.
Yeah,
As
Tim,
if
maybe?
you guys couldn't tell, I'm still learning about all this stuff.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We're learning
And then
together, honestly.
Yeah. And then Tim, he has. Tim, you have a shield?
No, I
You
don't.
want a shield?
A +1? I already have one. Ezra can't use a shield because he has two-handed weapon. And then you can with two-handed weapons?
Oh, I'm dual
You
wielding.
just,
Oh, dual
I mean,
wielding.
you don't always have to be dual wielding.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So how does that work? I mean, most of the time I'm using my bow, so like I wouldn't get the +1,
You'd have
but
to
then
doff the shield, yeah.
So
Oh,
basically,
okay.
it's a
An
free
action.
action. You switch them, right?
Is it?
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I guess I could actually, that could be really helpful. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure if I just needed to stick with kind of my pure scimitar and that's it. But
The 5e ruling says one action to take a shield on or off. I don't understand how off, but on makes sense.
yeah,
Shields
yeah.
have, like,
So
Really?
then,
Oh, that
Yeah,
was a
shields
free
have like
action.
straps and shit. You gotta put.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I mean, dropping it should be a free action. So
Yeah, I think dropping it is a free. That's why I always like drop it because I always been told like you drop, it's just a free action. It's like
Yeah, because like I mean, I swapped between bow and scimitar like 3 times.
yeah.
Just in
And
the
Yeah,
one.
no. This is just for armor,
Oh, okay.
and shield is an armor apparently,
Oh,
which I
okay,
just
okay.
learned as soon as I.
I thought it was a
5e
weapon.
armor.
You can use it as a weapon, I guess. Shield bash. Which honestly, this should be a good shield bash. You know.
Yeah.
But okay, so bottom line, if no one needs it, I think we should sell it
All
Yeah.
right.
for pretty much everything in here, and we'll
That sounds
figure
good to
out
me.
if we want to figure out what we could use it on. We'll just take this whole week to think about it and look it up and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah, we're
once
gonna
we
make a
come
lot of money
back-
from the mine.
Yeah, once we come back
Gotcha.
next week, we'll be like, okay, if we don't need this, we'll sell it. If we don't need this, we'll sell it.
Yeah. All right.
So we're done looting and shit. Could we possibly take the next 7 minutes to return Mateo?
Sure. Sure, yeah. You bring him back to the dojo, and he
I give him a list of everything he's accomplished, and I embellish some of the details, like the parts where he wasn't listening, I leave out, and the parts where he made mistakes, I leave out, except for like good learning experience mistakes.
sure.
And then anything that he did that was really good and consistent, I over embellish, and I would like to deceive to fucking make that sound as fucking fantastic as possible.
Yeah.
He's basically better than you losers, is what I say to them.
Well, and the dojo thanks you, or I should say the academy thanks you for taking him along with you and helping him grow. They immediately this was the last thing that Mateo needed to do to earn his graduation from the academy. So
He's a full-fledged adventurer.
So yeah, he graduates, and having received his degree in adventuring, if you will, he says, "Well, I thought about it a lot, and I think I would like to continue to adventure with you all if you would have me."
I look at Old Jar with these like puppy dog, like, can I have him, Dad? Eyes. Old Jar? Can we?
Close my eyes. I look at Tim.
I'm sorry.
I look at you.
We're making a group decision on whether or not we want to keep Mateo next.
He wants to join our party, so I'm looking at. I'm gonna look at each one of you. So I look at.
I voted yes. It
Two
looks
thumbs
like
up.
Old Jar's looking around.
Okay. I look at Ezra.
Yep, absolutely. He's proved himself.
For him, I probably shouldn't have let him re-roll the 1, but
Oh, he just rolled. Wow.
You
Give him the
jerks.
1, Jay. Give him the 1.
I mean, I already knew you guys were gonna accept him, so I'm just doing his level up to level 5 now.
All right, and I'll go. I'll shake my head up and down.
Fantastic, Mateo. Looks like you're in.
All right, so Mateo is now level 5. He's a 4th level fighter and a 1st level rogue. He has 60 HP.
60. What the?
60. And he has 20 dex score with an AC of 17 now.
What the heck?
Okay, I would like to now that
Are
we
you
know
sure
he's a
you wanna
permanent
take him?
member- Yeah, of course.
Because the
now
CR
that we
is
know
going to
he-
get raised higher and higher if you take this guy with you.
yeah, of course. Well, he's the best member in our party, so if we
How
drop
does he have 60 hit points?
because he
He has
rolled
better
he's
stats than
rolled-
all of us.
He's rolled.
He
pretty
literally,
well.
yeah.
than
He
everybody.
has a
If
4
you-
con modifier. It's ridiculous.
Ezra, if you take every single person in our party's natural highest stat, not the like God-given 19 from the item, then I'm pretty sure that would be equivalent to his stat line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like my 18 charisma, my 16 con, whoever's dex and
That's not
intelligence and
true.
wisdom and strength all higher
That's
would
not
be
true.
about him.
He's got 10 strength. He does have the 20 dex, which is huge. And the 18 con, which is huge. But his mental stats are, 14 int, 16 wisdom, and
Which
12
is higher
charisma.
than I think
Which is,
everyone
it's
else.
Yeah.
it's very high, but yeah, it's not like it's
Like-
it's not 18s across the board, it's
No, but I'm saying I don't think anyone else in the party has a stat that is higher than his there.
Yeah.
So if we took everyone's highest stat and put it in our own lineup, it would be like equivalent to his stat line.
Basically, I don't think nobody has a 20. Does anybody have a 20?
No one has any 20.
Some
What's the
people
highest
should have
intelligence
20s.
and wisdom we have? You big boys with those. What do you
Nobody
got?
has a 20 yet.
No. Yes.
Nope.
Oh,
My highest is a 15.
My highest is an 18.
you must have rolled really bad stats.
I didn't roll great.
I
They're
don't think I
all-
rolled at all. I took the base set.
So if I'm gonna get any, I'm probably gonna get the Amulet of Constitution, or what's it called? So I want my health to go up.
Yeah.
don't
The,
When your
necessarily
rogue
need
has
more
more health than the barbarian.
You don't necessarily need more health, but he's a fighter, not a
yeah, he's
rogue.
mostly a fighter.
He's mostly.
Yeah,
I think he's got 1
he's
point
4
rogue.
d10s and 1 d8 for his health rolls so far. And he did just roll a 9.
It
Like
is
I said,
mostly
if I
his
had given him the
con
1,
stat.
he'd be at 52 health.
Still more than me.
Give him the one. Give him the one. Fuck that guy.
At this
No,
point, yeah.
no, the character that I'm playing in the campaign still gets to run by the same rules as you guys do.
Fuck.
That's the only
Fair.
fun of running, of rolling high
That's
stats
true.
on.
Yeah.
on
On
the
that
P-
note,
on the
we gotta
NPC.
keep him. On that note, we gotta keep him so that you're also a part of our team. Because
Sure.
we couldn't have done any of this without you.
I kept forgetting that you guys are gonna have to help remind me that he took Archaean Archer as a
Oh.
subclass.
Archer.
So
Wow.
I've got,
So proud.
I've
Got
got
like
the,
magical arrows.
yeah, I've got this. Oops, I did that twice.
I'm sure those would have helped.
He's got piercing arrow and seeking arrow.
All right.
I need to
Is that at
remember to
level
use
3?
those. Yeah, that was he had that for the last fight. I just forgot about it.
Actually, we
It's all
have to
good.
level up too. So.
It's all good. If he had used those, I wouldn't have been able to fucking jump off the building like fucking Kakashi Sensei. Chidori blast this man from 80 feet away.
And nobody saw, except the
Hey.
druid.
It technically y'all y'all saw fucking me come down.
We
take
saw a
the
black
falling
orb.
damage.
No,
So
we
y'all
saw a black orb.
Yeah, but the black orb goes away before the damage goes to him because the falling damage hits me, and I'm still
okay.
doing the shock and grasp when I hit him.
All right. So
yeah,
we
guys,
start
congratulations! You guys
lightning
made it.
and then-
You guys made it to the end of the Lost Mines of Fandel.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we know he's staying, we could probably allocate some of our magic items we can make to him.
Probably. He
Sure.
probably needs some.
Does
Up to
he
you
have
guys.
any magic items?
He,
He
has,
still has the wand of magic missiles, but otherwise, yeah, all of his stuff is mundane.
So I think we get
yeah.
him a +1 bow and a +1 melee weapon at least, because he uses
yeah.
one.
He does. He uses those hand axes. I'm like, no. Here's
yeah.
a proper weapon.
I was about to say, are those really the ideal weapon for him though, or is that just what he got stuck with this whole time?
Well, a
I'm
hand,
not
a
sure
hand
if we
axe and
gave
a
him-
hand axe and a short sword are the same thing.
Yeah,
they
but
are.
we could give him a +1 longsword.
Oh,
right.
he has low strength.
He doesn't use long swords. Yeah, he's
he
a dex
uses-
fighter.
Okay, so a +1.
So
Whatever
what's cool
weapon.
about the hand axes is that he can dual wield them, and
okay.
And they still count as light weapons for his sneak attack. That's why he does
plus-
that.
Okay.
+1 hand axe.
I mean,
So-
he could theoretically use short swords, but literally the only difference between 2 hand axes and 2 short swords is that hand axes are thrown weapons. So there's
Yeah.
So
really
he can
no
throw
reason
them,
to
dual wield
use.
them.
Yeah, there's no reason to use a short sword over a hand axe in the game.
Could we
Yeah.
give him 2 hand axes made out of the fangs or made out
Yeah.
of? Okay.
Well,
So-
the claws can be
We
used
would
for
need the
thrown
claws?
weapons. So yeah, they could be made for daggers
Okay.
or for hand axes.
I'll put my claw back into the inventory for him then.
Wait, we only have one dragon claw?
No, you guys
Oh,
can
yeah,
have
you have
multiple
Separated
claws.
them.
Oh yeah, we took Oh, we have one
Separated.
extra one. Oh yeah, we have 5.
we have
Everybody had
extra,
one.
And I
Yeah.
just put mine back in here so he can have 2 to make it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does
Wait,
not
We can
have
make him.
he does not have any gold to start off, which is fine. He's not complaining. I'm just letting you guys know he has no gold, and he does not have a stake in the mine in the forge. So he can't have these made. He's
Yeah.
willing to accept whatever you guys want to equip him with, but he's also okay with just earning. But moving forward, if he is going to be a part of your party, then much like Sildar, he expects an equal share of everything going forward. But you guys got him to his graduation, so he's not expecting anything from before.
We are off the table with that. 1 dragon bone's gonna be used for his bow.
Yeah, though he would absolutely love having a dragon bone bow.
1.
A reminder of the first big thing he killed.
Or, you know, we can give him the hand-me-down Timbo, and Tim can get the cool dragon bone bow because
True.
he's the one who
That's
got
true.
the killing
Yeah,
blow.
he's the one who killed it. It's like you can have the bone.
I
Like
do
you can have the
appreciate
bow.
you giving me that nice little RP fucking I made him stand up and shit when he got the killing blow. I really appreciated that.
Sure, hand went right onto the dagger and plunged it
I
down
was
into
pretty
his back.
butthurt when he lived with 7 HP until you said that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
He actually, I don't mean to twist the knife, but theoretically, I'm posting the videos now, so you can go back and look anytime you want. He actually only had 2 HP. The
Oh
7 was enough to
God.
kill him, but he only had 2 HP left.
Oh my
Nice.
god. And that's well within any of my roles
Yeah.
having fucking completed that.
That was just the coup de grace.
Fuck, dude.
Mateo almost got the coup de grace, but he just missed.
Yeah.
I was like,
In
oh, that's
turn.
gonna be hilarious.
Okay, in that case, do we want to give him +1 armor from the green dragon scales?
Okay, so I figured out what I'm gonna do with the scales.
Okay.
So the dragon scale mail itself is a very rare item. So that one gives you +1 to AC. It gives you advantage on saving throws against frightful presence, breath weapon dragons, and you have resistance to the type. So the very rare is amazing. If you were to get, and that's from an ancient dragon. From a large dragon, you get to choose 2 out of those 3, which is the +1 AC, the advantage on saving throws against frightful presence and breath weapons of dragons, and and then the resistance of the type. So you get to choose 2 out of those 3 for the rare. So for the uncommon, for the young dragon, you get to choose 1 of those 3.
I think we just make him a +1 armor set out of it.
Yeah,
Hold
it
it.
still looks as cool as shit, but you get to choose which of those 3 you want for the
Okay,
actual effect.
Okay.
And you can have
Tim,
it upgraded
just-
too if you want. You can have it magically upgraded from uncommon to rare, and then you get to choose a second one, and then eventually to very rare, and you get to choose the third.
Does upgrading from uncommon to rare require one of the higher combat rating items?
Well,
though?
again, you can create dragon scale mail as an item if you want. You don't have to have the magical reagent. You can use it just through the arcane forge. But having the reagent halves the cost of the gold.
Right.
So you're still spending money to be like, you're not just taking the scale mail. I would say though, actually, if the scale mail is worth more than the value of the item, it would eliminate the cost. Like, it'd be half or the gold amount of the reagent, whichever's less. And if you actually, you know what, if you are using, if you're using more, like if you don't use all of the value, then you probably could use you could probably make multiple items with it. So let's see.
Does anyone
it was
need
worth
a +1 set of armor?
25,000.
Well, we'll think of that late in next week.
Yeah,
About that.
Yeah.
we'll figure it
Alright,
out over the next week.
Tim. Okay, you know the little setting thing. It's you want a multi-class, right? So you just go a launch level plus character mancer, right?
Okay.
The second one. Once you do
Yeah.
that, go to the levels, and then it says multi-class
Oh, I.
parentheses 1 over
and then you
1 dash
oh,
4,
That's
So
that's
then you
easy.
plus
I was
it.
like,
and then you
Yeah.
can choose the class. So if you want to choose
Wonderful.
there.
So I actually
Oh, okay,
haven't
I
used
totally
the
missed
character
it.
mancer at all this whole time, and I don't even know how to access it.
Oh, easy. Just go to the little setting thing next to
Yeah,
spouse.
the cogwheel.
Okay.
The cogwheel, and then it's the second one. It's not the first. So you'll see in the right, all the way at the bottom, it says launch level plus character mancer. So it's the second one always. Never choose the first one.
Yeah, I'm completely lost. I got you though.
So you
And then-
clicked on the cogwheel. So now
launch
you're
level.
yeah. So bottom right column. You
It's the second one.
You have the second one you click. Yeah, level plus character mancer.
Yeah. And then
And
you
then it just
start,
walks you through all the steps of leveling up. It's great.
if you want a
Yeah.
multi-class, it's just press the on the left
Oh,
side all the way at the
plus there,
bottom.
thanks. I didn't see that there.
Yeah.
You plus it, yeah, and it's
Yeah,
right there.
you
And
do.
can choose a class
You do
and
have
everything.
to change. You do have to change that you're adding a level to your main thing though, because the
Yeah.
default is it says add one level to
Yeah, I just
that.
saw that. I was
Yeah,
like,
you have to change it to 0.
Guys, I gotta hop off here to hop on a call. So,
All right, man.
all right.
Yeah, all right.
thanks,
All right.
guys.
Well,
I'll
we'll see you next
be
week,
on-
even if
I'll be on
briefly.
next week.
Yeah.
Sounds great, guys. Thanks.
All right. Have a great week.
Yeah.
And we were all okay with Descent to Avernus, right? That's what we're gonna do next.
Yeah, I'm
Never
fine
heard
with
of it.
that.
Sounds cool.
Okay,
Yeah. Never done it, so.
then I
Good
will.
for them.
I'll pick it up and I will start reading.
All right.
All right, boss.
Be
good
fun.
luck.
Multi-class. Or not multi-class, but
Everybody's
just-
gonna start multi-classing.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, I
Mateo
can't-
was the first multi-classer. Let
I'm
me just
putting a
point
bard
that out.
right in here for all of the ritual spells that are on the sheet.
Well, I mean, technically, I can't really, because my intelligence is really low. My wisdom is really low. My charisma is really low. The only thing
Yeah.
good enough is
I could
Dex and
go
Con.
sorcerer
You can do
instead
fighter.
of bard, but
You get multi-class
Yeah,
into a
but-
fighter. A lot of barbarians actually do that, but
Yeah.
it's so that you can get the fighting style
Right.
and action surge.
I would
and
say
then you don't
fighter is probably the
anything else.
most multi-classed.
Yeah.
Everybody
Really...
could
Yeah,
use a
action
couple.
surge is bussin'.
Yeah, everybody could use a couple of levels of fighter. Plus,
It's
it gives you
pretty great.
the ability to use any armor that you want.
I think I've got
Even as a barbarian?
I have the highest score
Well-
for the highest melee damage attack though, so Gommel.
Sorry, I should say it gives you proficiency in
Oh,
any
proficiency.
armor. Right. So
Because I know as a
like,
barbarian, you have to be naked, basically.
Sure, but what I'm saying is like there are feats for like
Yeah.
upgrading your taking your armor and stuff. It's like why wouldn't you just take a level in fighter,
Yeah, yeah.
over those feats?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it's a little different because a feat is just something attached to one of your ABSs, but I don't know.
Shield, line, second wind. I guess, yeah, you take a fighting style. Yeah, okay, I'll take a low. Because my level 6 barbarian is, at least for wild,
Yeah.
nobody's a sorcerer. I mean, nobody's a wizard, right?
Nope, I'm not a wizard.
Yeah, you get a spell slot back if it's like you get if I can touch you willingly, and then
Wait, do I have to be a wizard to get the spell slot back?
no, it's just a spell in general.
That'd be kind
then-
of busted.
That'd be great
but
for warlocks,
they
yeah, because
they
they
can
have
Yeah.
limited
anytime,
spell
you
slots.
know?
Yeah, you get it back, and then I touch someone else, like let's say a fighter or a frontliner, and they get a D3 to their attacks.
That's pretty busted, but we'll get it eventually either way, I'm pretty sure. So you can
D3.
do whatever you want, bro.
Oh wait, is it D?
It's got to be a D4.
Let me double check.
There's no such thing as a D3 as much. Well, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
technically we
I
can
think
roll a
there's
D3,
D6.
but
I think there's D6 divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
I
yeah,
swear
that's a
I've
good
rolled
point.
that
Yeah,
for something.
Yeah, it's a roll a D3. A creature regains one expendable spell slot, the level of which equals the number of roll or lower the creature's choice.
okay, so that's not as good for warlocks because
Mm.
they only have the maximum level spell slots. So if you didn't roll a 3, then he would get no value out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my bard spells are that I'm gonna know at 1 level bard are both gonna be ritual cast abilities that I don't need to use my spell slot for.
But
so,
I think Ezra has spell slots though.
yeah,
as
he
a
has
cleric.
healing slots and stuff
Yeah.
that
You know.
he could heal more, or he could
Yeah.
cast the
And
I
since
mean,
Tim is a ranger, no I'm kidding.
Yeah, and then for 10, here's a.
Yeah, go
I think this is the
fighter,
better
that's
one. For 10
cool.
minutes, roll a D3 whenever making an attack roll or an ability check. Add it to the number rolled to the D20. It's basically like a.
Bro, you could use that. Oh wait, is this when you rage this happens?
No, I can use harness, bolster yourself and a companion. As an action, you can touch a creature. So this is as an action, I can touch a creature, which can be yourself, and